don't know. I'll go live for a bit.
May as well.
Maybe.
Could do.
Maybe.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Find Out Over the Bench. We're here for a few hours to keep you entertained in some way, shape, or form. We're here with the rowdy rabble, including Timmy Mallet, stunt double. Anyway, Bronco's back. He's with us tonight. Bronco the decorator.
There, no. Oh, back. Sorry.
Back. And yeah, so we're here for a few hours. We've got our usual suspects. We are missing Jamie tonight. Jamie's not with us. He might join us a bit later on, but he's not with us right now. Rich is not with us, and Andy Callis isn't here either, but I'm sure they might join at some point through the night if they're knocking around. But you've got Luke in a horrendously loud shirt and girls' shorts.
Jealous.
Yeah. You got me. Hello. You got Alan Parker. You got Paul Lewis. You got Joe Camilleri. We've got Roland. We've got Dan Croak, Dan Scattergood, and Bronco Size with us as well tonight. Fresh back from his trip away with his jet ski. Yep. He's back again. So there we go. So yeah, we've got our usual section tonight. Bar Luke's, because Luke didn't put his up because he thought it wasn't going to be here because he thought he booked a meal tonight. But he hadn't, it's tomorrow. And we couldn't figure out what was worse, not putting the section up or trying to book a meal on Friday night.
Yes.
Or trying to use the excuse of booking a meal and then not putting his section up, even though he could have done it anyway and someone else read it.
Yeah, I think both are just as bad, aren't they? So
yeah, it's just disappointing.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
Now, Luke.
And then he comes on in that shirt.
Yeah, and then he comes on.
Then he comes on in that shirt, exactly.
The jealousy in this room is
somewhere a village is missing its idiot. So yeah, we got that. We got what you've been buying with Simon. We got what you finished with Roland. What you've been working on with Dan. Questions for the crew with Mr. Croak. Question of the week with Mr. Lewis. We'll do a bit of group build update with Alan. That's it. That is it. So we're here for a few hours to keep you entertained. Hope you had a good week, and you got a good, interesting weekend planned. Anyone got anything good in store for the weekend? Anyone?
9.
What do you find in the kitchen?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'll be packing again.
Oh, you get setting off again?
Monday off to Phoenix.
Arizona or Newcastle?
Arizona.
I'm going for a nice meal tomorrow.
Oh yeah. When did you book her?
When did I book it?
Are you wearing that shirt?
Don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
I got swimming with the little fella tomorrow, and James, and that's it. It's all planned this weekend. Nothing else.
I need to buy some presents still for some folks in Germany.
Oh, don't to get
Sunday
me
in a week.
Well, birthday's not till November, mate. You don't need to buy me a thing, mate. Honestly.
Sunday in a week, I'm going to go to Germany.
Just talks over me, no emotion whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just going to collect the models and the paint you have sent there.
It does it so well.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Nobody else got anything planned? So there we go. Anybody else in the chat got anything planned for the weekend at all? Anyone doing anything interesting? What is going on?
See, that's where you slipped up. If anybody was doing anything interesting.
Is anyone doing anything? Blinking, breathing?
I'm going to try and...
Try not to.
Well, I can trim trees, mow grass, plasterboard, electrics. I've got so many to choose from, but none of them's interesting.
You're not wrong there.
Are you finishing the kitchen, you Dan?
What?
I said you're finishing the kitchen, you?
Stop swearing, you little runt.
Alan could pop down when he's done his.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
A couple of years' time, Dan.
I was going to say, mine's been going nearly a year now. I put the metal in, I think it was like back end of May, second to last week of May last year, the piece of steel went in, and it's nearly plasterboarded. One side is, at least.
Look, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, I weren't on that job.
Jenny Taylor is trimming a bush this weekend.
Oh,
I've
But
read
it was
that.
still
Yeah.
Hang on,
probably
hang on.
quicker than the
really
kid.
needs it.
She's already didn't happen. Just saying.
Yes, I'll let him know. Right then. Yeah, there we go. Do you want to read the chat down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
can do. Yeah, so Roland's in first with a welcome to the show, model kit beginner. And Jeff Light's in saying good evening, guys. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Maggie.
Hi,
Hey,
Jeff.
Jeff, hey, Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie.
Yeah.
Mr. Shorey, who of course is back from his trips abroad. Welcome back, Mr. Shorey. And he's in with an evening peeps. Followed swiftly by our very own Joe Camilleri with hello, everyone. Followed also by our one and only Mr. Luke wearing a bad shirt Ward. Scale Motor Hobbies.
I'm
Oi,
talking
oi.
about me.
And Philip H is in saying good evening, Lord Bretland and the Knights of the Modelling Workbench.
Ooh.
Who was that?
Philip H.
Philip Harford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he feeling all right?
Is he ever?
I don't know. Hello.
Hey, Philip.
Philip. Hi, Phil.
And it's Paul J. Lewis with the time zone friendly morning, afternoon, evening model kit wranglers everywhere.
Oh.
Oh.
David Wright is in saying good evening, guys. Bench is tidy after completing my latest work in progress. Time for a new adventure.
Ooh.
Very
Well,
good.
hopefully it's
Very
in. Hopefully it's in Roland's section.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hugh Gordon's in saying evening troops. Evening
How's it,
Hugh.
Hugh?
Thank you.
You.
Hey, Boo.
CB Model Works is in. Chris is in saying good afternoon, everyone.
Hey, Chris.
How are you doing, Chris?
Right, Chris.
Tracy F is in saying hello all.
Hey, Tracy.
Hi,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Jenny Taylor is back with us again. Evening all.
Welcome, Jenny.
Colin Gauntlet's in saying good evening, guys. Hope you're all well.
Hey, Colin.
Colin.
Hey,
Colin.
Colin.
Oh, no.
Andrew's in as well saying evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well tonight.
Hey,
Hi,
Andrew.
Andrew.
How you doing, buddy?
Wayne Saunders is with us saying evening, guys.
Hey,
How's it,
Wayne.
Wayne?
Oh, wait.
Graham French is in saying evening, crew.
Graham.
Graham. Yeah, Graham.
Timson72 Aaron is in saying evening all.
Hey, Aaron.
How's it?
Steve is in saying good evening all.
How you doing, Steve?
Hey.
Sean White is in saying good evening, crew and chat. Hey, Sean.
How you doing, Sean?
You just read that last comment, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you had something else.
No, Sharon just popped in behind Alan.
Oh,
Oh,
Yay.
oh, where's my
Hey.
chocolate? Look at that. That's
Oh.
Yeah, it's
favoritism.
early drinks. You just that's the worrying thing.
Oh, has he got wicked? Sharon, you have a word with him about his drink choice. Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh,
That's
that's all right. That's not too bad this time.
not too bad. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got your daughter on?
he won't drink wicked again after what he was called earlier.
What was he called?
Mark Runciman's in saying evening, guys. Have a good one.
Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mark.
Jenny, in response to your question, what are people doing this weekend? Is trimming our bush, his bush, their bush
Good.
this
Bit of
weekend.
gardening.
I
Always
trimmed
good.
mine during the week. Actually, it's all done, nice and trim and neat now.
Who's
it should be.
trimming?
I
Right,
trimmed my
that must have taken a while, Si.
Not sure I really need to know that. Thank you, Simon. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, it's honeysuckle.
Hey Meek is in saying evening all. Hey Meek.
Hey,
Meek.
Miko. We've not seen you for a while, buddy. Are you keeping okay? Hope you're keeping all right, mate.
Yeah, man. Good to see you on the show, sir.
Mark then says can't watch whole live tonight. Is currently waiting to start the Speyside Stages rally tonight. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Based in Elgin, north of Scotland. They're in a BMW Compact D46. Well,
Oh,
best of luck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
hope you have a good time,
Yeah.
Mark.
Go well.
Dodge the
Yeah.
trees.
Talk to
Yeah.
the truth.
Keep the rubber side down.
That's very good advice, though.
Well, you watch any rally
David Wright
that
says
comes on, it's always got a tree involved in a car.
Yeah, it's true.
David Wright says off to see Fisherman's Friends tomorrow, the musical.
All right.
Okay.
What's that about?
Hugh Gordon says probably just be watching old geezers on some modelling channel.
Uh,
Can't think what that is.
Not us, then.
Some other live stream, obviously.
Yeah.
That would be an ecumenical matter.
That's the one.
That's the best use I've had for that one yet.
yeah.
King Dan is in, saying yo-yo peeps.
Oh, we don't say nice here.
David M is with us, saying evening, everyone.
Oh,
Hello,
no.
David.
Go for a Painting is in, saying hello.
Oh,
Go for
Daniel.
Hello.
Stephen Lloyd is with us. Hi, your guys. Hope you are well.
Oh, mate.
Evening, Stephen. Hope you're well.
Hi, Stephen.
Stephen.
Brian Windmill is with us, saying evening all.
Oh,
Brian.
Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Brian.
Plastic
Brian.
Monkey. Paul is in, saying evening, guys, in chat.
Hi, Paul.
How's it, Paul?
Oh.
Good day.
Hello.
David Wright says it is.
Is it?
I don't believe it.
Master Toy Maker is with us, saying, hey, Luke, speak up. I can't hear you. Your shirt's too loud.
Hey.
I agree, Steve. Awful.
Yes.
Luke Ash is back with us again, saying good evening, mates. Regards from Krosno in Poland.
Oh, really?
Lucas, good to have you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you read that out properly, Dan, because my brain didn't compute them for a second.
Yeah.
I'm reading it.
What
I'm
do you mean
reading
for a
it.
second?
I'm reading it. I'm thinking, what? What?
What do you mean for a second?
Well, I'm still
Yeah.
processing it.
Mike Pierre Hasselgrove is with us as well, saying evening, everyone.
Oh,
Mike.
How's it, Mike?
Hi.
still cracks me up that night, the Pierre de Resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve asks Luke, did your missus buy that shirt for you, or are you wearing it for a bet?
I saw this on a different rack in the wrong size, and I thought I need that, so I hunted it out in my size. I'll have you know.
At the ladies section.
That's even sadder.
It is.
It's a nice shirt, and you're just jealous. That's all it is.
It was at the ladies section in the charity shop.
You read us like a book, Luke. You read us
Show
like
the
a-
viewers what you're wearing it with, though. The shorts, not the hat.
You're
Not the
playing.
shorts.
The short. You want to see the shorts as well? You want the
I
full-
don't want to see them, but the viewers might be interested.
I doubt it, but
Like I said before, there's some garden cushions missing out of someone's garden somewhere.
Oh,
I reckon he's got a job in Billy Smart's circus for
I've
later.
actually, I feel like it's Ventura.
You've got some cotton dangling from your shorts, mate.
There's,
Yeah,
there's legs, Dan.
I don't think you're going with that.
I actually feel like Ace Ventura when you can't see my head.
Yeah.
Like really
Yeah,
cool.
it does.
yeah.
It does improve things a bit, I must say.
If I close my eyes, then it improves.
You're just jealous. That's all it is.
Like a glove.
Yes.
anyway, shut up. Hubert is with us, saying extra digit. Hubert.
Hey, you.
Bert.
Herbert.
Dead Phoenix Models. Dan P is there, saying on my way to an eye appointment. Have you playing in the truck? Have a good night, everyone.
See you later.
Hey. Yeah.
There, Dan.
We'll keep our eye out for you.
Yeah.
What time's your appointment? 2:30? Oh, no, it doesn't work with that, does it?
No.
And Lucas says, good evening. Johnny Just is with us, saying good evening, live crew and all in chat.
Hey, Johnny.
How's it, Johnny?
Hello.
Hugh saying hello to Monkey, and then Vitautus Bacchus says hello, which is a new
Hello.
name, I believe. So
What's the new name?
Who? Oh, yeah.
Vitautus Bacchus would be my best pronunciation.
Yes.
Oh, welcome aboard.
The genie
Well, good
just
evening to
in
you.
my
and
room,
welcome to the show.
Just summoned it.
Mhm.
That's that bringing me a bottle of beer when it's not open. I've got nothing to open it with. That's shocking.
Teeth, haven't you?
Got a lighter.
I don't want to break them. They're not at my age, Paul.
You've definitely got a lighter.
Well, take them out and open it. Alan, take them out and open it.
I'll stick it on there first, Paul.
Okay, mate.
Just use the edge of your bench and then just go. Thanks.
Yeah, and all your paints will fall off.
And break your hand.
His Model Factory Hero Kit.
Drill a hole in the side of it and just shotgun it.
Get your Dremel out. Put one of those saw things on
Here
it.
we go.
Yeah.
There's the trick. Oh boy.
I just smash top off like they do on telly. You know when they do it on internet with that
Bite
knife.
it off with your teeth. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Simon. Yeah.
Hang on, I need to consult Google. Bear with me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear. Green McRobert is in saying, see you, Jimmy.
See you, Jimmy.
I see you, Jimmy.
See you, Jimmy.
Stuart Scale Models is with us saying, even guys. Hey, Stuart.
Hey, Stuart.
Mark Bride is in saying, good evening, everyone. Hey, Mark.
Hello,
Hey, Mark.
yeah, buddy.
For example,
Excuse me, Dan. Alan, are you jealous? Sorry, Dan. Sorry.
You don't?
I've heard that if you throw a petrol bomb hard enough.
Hang on.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Hang on, Graham says, Luke looks like a jockey for the Grand Nationals tomorrow. He's going to have a job running in that tomorrow, Graham, because it was last week.
It was last week, yeah.
A bit late.
I think my horse is still running, to be honest. I think he's just getting to the end now.
He did say Scottish Grand National.
Right. I thought
Yeah,
it was on the same
that
day.
was last week. That was last week as well.
They're on the same day.
What's that, Hannah? You need a hammer some back in a minute.
Yeah, Jenny says, I'm looking to buy some models this weekend. Have you agreed the budget for the budget GB?
No,
Yes,
but
I
because
Yes,
no,
I
but
have.
because we haven't. It's up to
I
Sam
have.
and you.
I have.
Si, have you agreed?
I don't know what he's agreed, what he's proposing.
I've agreed. The budget is £20. I've had a good look around at the current prices, and there is loads and loads of models you can get for £20 or under.
Right,
You
just
agreed that.
Whether it be military,
right. Okay, Si, should we do what he normally does? Should we stick our oar in?
Yeah, 25 quid.
25? 2v1. Sorry, Alan.
£20.
£22.50.
It's a bit of difference.
Yeah, but
So in
£20
answer to your question, Jenny, no.
No.
Yeah.
We need to sort this now. It's been going on too long, and people want to buy kits. Go with 20 quid then.
It's 20,
Yeah.
20
I think 25 is a better number personally, but
Yeah, I think 30 is
I'll,
perfect.
yeah.
It should be kind of a challenge, so 20 is probably all right.
Oh, damn.
30 is just a round number that just everything.
But 30 is too much. 30 is too much.
That's
I don't
not a
know.
cheap kit.
Go with 20. I don't care. I won't be taking part.
And it's going to be £20 that's available at a current sort of online retailer, whether that be the likes of Hero Boy.
And can it be a £20 kit but £40 postage?
Yeah, of course it can.
What if it's
And it also includes, I mean, if you want to, it's a £20 budget for the whole kit.
Has it got to have tube glue and crap paint?
Excluding paint. So if you want to spend £10 on a kit, then £10 on aftermarket. So perhaps you want to, I don't know, buy a gun and then a barrel for the gun. You can do that for 20 quid. I've seen some kits and aftermarket stuff.
Definitely want to buy a gun.
didn't it?
Making rules up as he goes along, this one.
What if it's a kit that I bought like 10 years ago with 20 quid and you can't get it anymore and it's gone up ridiculous now and you can't. Listen, I'm being serious. What
I said, if you listened to my words before,
I did.
Market value available.
Yeah.
In the main retail stores today, currently.
So it has to be a currently produced kit to be eligible.
Yes. Well, yeah, or available for £20 from a current retailer. Yeah. So you might have what's the model kits for sale? Is it or for less? Do some older kits. They might have one that's £20, for example.
That's not market value, then. That's not retail value.
But if there's a retailer, they're selling at £20. That's retail value.
It could be second hand though. So I can get one on eBay for 20 quid.
The budget is £20 firm.
Right, I got an Esco Cosy up there. It's got £18. Actually, it's got £12. £12 on the side of it. We can't get it anymore. So what do we do there?
Then you don't build it.
But I only paid 12 quid for it.
Yeah, but that was
A Williams FW11 that's 1850. BT's
Whose
1920.
idea was it to have a budget bill?
moving on.
See,
Ridiculous.
that's why I said 30 brick, perfect.
Hannah,
Is that including postage?
Hannah, pop outside.
Hannah's right, yeah. What about charity shop bill?
And can we
Hannah,
give
yeah,
him a clip round the ear, Hannah?
Hannah's agreeing with us, Alan.
Hannah, can we give him a clip round the ear?
Hannah's agreeing with us. She said, what about a charity shop find? You get cheap. That's a good point,
Yeah.
that. And you can't find that then online, can you? Because it was a charity
That's
shop.
retail price because it's retail in a charity shop.
I've just remembered my local shop's got an Esco Cosy in its window for 15 quid. I'm going to go pick it up.
Why haven't
Big
you
shop
bought it
pilot
yet?
one.
How can it still be in the window?
I'll get a picture of it in the window.
I can see
It'll
lots
be
of
me hold it against the window. Click.
I can see lots of pictures of cars and sales receipts going into this group build.
I'm saying
No,
that'll
if
be
people
next
want to
that'll be
cheat,
one of the
let them
next
cheat.
rules,
It's
I'll
their
know it.
problem.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is going to be on people's own conscience that they're doing the right thing at the end of the day.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. I agree. with you.
Roland.
I think you're with the wrong group here. Then.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jenny, we haven't got a clue.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
the
Jerry.
budget is
£20. Take £20 roundabout.
What about postage?
No.
I'd say round it up to 30.
Anyway,
I
seriously,
don't
what
think
about-
postage should be included because at the end of the day, some people are going to get it in shop, some people are going to get it online, and so
I'm happy with that £20 for the kit.
No.
about post?
No, I think.
Kit
Without
or
postage.
aftermarket, maximum £20.
I don't know about this.
So £20 for the kit, and then I can buy aftermarket to go with it if I want to.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you can
But
because
the
I paid
aftermarket has to
£20
be
for the
in Has
kit.
to be in the budget price. If you
No,
buy
you
that.
didn't say that.
Yes.
No, you can't have
It
both.
just said that.
I've said that. So I'm not. It's not for discussion. It's decided.
I don't remember Alan being in
You're
charge of
told.
this solely. I thought it was
I
you.
don't know what's going on with it.
Put your foot down, Simon.
Roland, have you been giving
don't
Alan some
remember this
lessons?
Have I been what?
Giving Alan some lessons on what's the word? Dictatorship.
Anyway, let's move on very quickly.
Paul Burridge is
We
with us
have that
saying
in
evening
our
all.
genes,
Evening,
Dan.
Paul.
Dan.
Graham McRobert says, oh yeah, that's the Scottish Grand National. Chili Cheese Baron says, Luke is the best dressed. A bit of colour and freshness among the 8 shades of grey.
Hello,
Hang on.
Tracy.
thank you. Thank you.
It's black, thank you.
That's ageist.
Thank you very much. Look at that.
No, it's not, but you know.
Look at that.
Kind of is,
Paul Burridge
kind of
says, you can buy an Airfix car kit, Dan. Your favourite.
No.
Tony Tibbs is in saying evening, gents.
Hey, Tony.
Hello.
And then, Hannah pokes the bear as well by saying, what about charity shops? And Graham is shouting at people to get your thumbs up. So, yes, indeed, get your thumbs up.
Yep.
And we got Mike Pfeiffer in as well saying hello from Las Cruces in New Mexico. And we're
Hello,
now
Mike.
caught up.
Back.
Hey, Mike.
Oh,
Las Cruces.
To say you get given a kit for free. You know, that's, you know that's 20 quid for the aftermarket to it, Alan.
That's good because I've got the couple of Alpha models.
Simon, I'll send you one of mine. You send me one of yours.
I
All
like
right?
that plan. Yep, that's fair enough.
Sorted. This is gonna go tits up. This one. There's gonna be so much confusion in that caused. I can see.
Alan's going to amend them rules when he can't sleep tonight.
Alan will be burning books before we know it. Go
He's
away
going
with
to wake up in the middle of the night and go, right, I can't sleep. I'm had enough. He's going to whittle about it.
It sounds like the budget is 20 hashtag for the budget build. I don't know about hashtags, mate. What's the conversion rate of hashtags? Anyone know?
No.
Is it 3 hashtags to a pound?
Something like that.
Yeah, no. They sometimes say pound for a hashtag.
Luke, I know.
Oh, geez.
I know. I know. That's the sarcastic bit of the joke I'm running here, Luke.
You have to explain it. Yeah.
More wrong.
So technically, it's £1 per hashtag.
How many hashtags would it be then? Anyway, let's move away from that subject then. Alan, group build news.
Yes. The 50 Shades of Grey finished thread is up. I've one reply to it so far.
Wow, that's Dan. It's got to be Dan.
No, it wasn't actually. I think it was a Dan, but it's not our Dan. It was, I think it's, let me just double check. It was Dan Norris, actually. So
All right. That's
You're
good.
the
I know
winner.
there's a few people have got kits to put in that for that, I believe.
Yeah, I do.
I say the French one is ongoing currently. That started the 1st of March. And obviously, the budget one starting the 1st of May, and the budget will be £20.
£25, yeah.
Yeah.
£20.
Yep, 30.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
And I'll have I'll put chapter and verse about the rules for that one. Don't worry.
So it has to be. This is where things are going to get fun now. So if you buy a kit, as long as it's actually for sale on a website at that price, you can enter it then, yeah, Alan?
Where are you going with this, Paul? Where are you going with this?
I never said I was going to do anything. I was asking a question.
Now I can see what's happening now. ProScale paints are going to be selling Escort Cosmos.
How dare you, Alan? How dare Si, send that picture back quick.
I just loaded it. It's on there.
Well, he
Oh,
did
no,
say
someone
if
just
it's
bought
for
it.
currently for sale, the only thing is I'll do that and they'll freaking sell on our site. Like, no,
Yeah.
no.
It's just been sold.
Yeah.
I think £20 is a good price for the budget. To be fair, it gives plenty of
I'm gonna stand by what I already said. I think 25 will open it up a bit more for people. I think you're gonna struggle. You're going to struggle with proving where it was bought from for the price. That's the only thing.
Well, like I say, people are going to have a good conscience on that, aren't they? And and be honest. If people are, they are. If they're not, well, they're not. Unfortunately.
To be honest, I'd rather spend 30 quid on a nice kit than 20 quid on a crap kit.
To be fair, though, Sam,
don't take part in the budget.
Yeah, tell him, Roland. Don't tell him again he didn't need it. Yeah, don't take part. I'm going to piss off back to Spain. Go on. Get back on his jet ski. Go on.
He took all of it.
I need a bit more pension money. I've got to get another jet ski.
Hannah's asked an appropriate question, though. What if the kit was 40 quid down to 20 on sale?
I think Hannah's just stirring it.
And
No, that's a genuine question.
No. I think the budget, that'll do. 20 quid's fine. I think it would have been better than 25. I think it would have opened it up a bit more, personally. But I think the problem is going to be people's own judgment on what is eligible. That's where we're going to struggle, but that's up to them.
Look what is available for £20. There is a vast amount of kit available.
What about auction prizes?
No.
Hang on, you were quick.
When was he in charge? When was he in charge? Shut up, you. Don't want to disturb you. Luke, we know you're busy there, mate. We don't want to disturb you with the live show or anything. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
He's going through looking through chat. I'm sure what he can buy. That's what he's doing.
He's not. He's probably ordering food, knowing him.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, he's had food. He's just sitting chilling now on his phone while we're doing a live stream.
The QJam's saying his Instagroup's planning a £20 build off in August too. There we go. See.
I can't break the rules on that as well.
Yeah, that'll turn into 30 and all.
Oh, you're waiting on me, aren't you? Right then. Luke, should we do your section? Oh, no, we can't.
No, I can't do that one.
No.
Look forward to that tonight as well.
Yeah.
Ruined the whole night, I'm not going to lie.
Looking forward to a steak tonight, but that's tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep. Right then. Let's go. Go on, Si. Do your bit. What you've been buying?
Okie dokie.
Go on, mate. See if you've been Skyping for weeks.
Weeks? What? Scott, I've been working. I'll have you know.
Of course you
Of course you have.
Yeah, sure.
I've been doing a lot of online stuff, haven't I, Mr. Bretland?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you've been doing online stuff.
Yeah.
He's just got a new subscription to Pornhub.
Jose's got a limp this week.
Dirty devil. Jose's the builder, not the painter. Anyway, right, what have you been buying this week? First up is David Robinson, who says his order of Trumpeter's 135th T80 BVM been on back order for 19 months, and Tacon's 135th Apache D and Apache E finally turned up. 3 very nice kits there.
Yep.
Well done, mate. And just to show those are the 2 Apaches, front of box. Box art on that top one's really good. I like that.
Cool, aren't they?
Yeah,
want them.
nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I need to get one of those tar components. They're
Yeah.
really
Nice one, David. That's good. And next up, we have Mr. Gordon, who says, not a hell of a lot, really, Si. I've been busy watching you decorating the marbled floors. No, I don't decorate marble floors, you polish those. Anywho's a restock on thinners and an Infanny cutting mat for those delicate masking jobs that he's been promising himself for years now, and happy modelling all. Well done there, Hugh.
But those cutting mat things any good here with your views?
I don't like them.
Do you not? No. I've been
No.
meaning, because they got loads of different ones. I've been into try them. Like.
They must, at some point, you must lose the...
I just found the
Through the
knife
mat.
that's slipping, and cutting into the mat.
Yeah. Next up, we have Mr. Daniel Peterson, who says he picked up a 61 Impala SS and a seatbelt kit. Very nice indeed. That's AMT, and it's in 1/25th scale.
That's cool, car, isn't it? I like that.
Well done. Yeah, it does look nice. That.
So that's really nice.
That's
Next
the
up, we
days.
have Graham French, who says, hi, guys. Just a few small purchases this week. Deep dish Ford RS Ally 4-spoke and a Revolution 4-spoke alloys, both from Nathan at Demon Resins. Great quality and worth a look at his website. Stay safe and take care, guys. No, those look really good, actually, mate. Pretty cool. I like those. I assume they're 1/24th, but could be any scale, really. Next up, we have Mr. Ward E-Boy. Some nice kits. First up, some sundries. Fancy trying some different panel lines because hell, why not? So you've got some AK panel liner in light grey, some ammo panel liner as well, some rapid thinner MLT. Nice one, mate. You got some nice kits he's wanted for a while. The Trumpeter 1/25th Shecky, I think he means Chevy Nova, a Revel 1/25th Olds, and a Tamiya 112 Virago. I like the Virago, that's cool.
Look good with your asses chaps on that, sir.
Yeah. I can just imagine Luke in that shirt and his arseless chaps on that, definitely. He also got himself some wiring and styrene for scratch building. Nice one. And there's some more stuff for scratch building. Looks like some brass rods and some brass sheet.
Indeed.
Nice one. And also the Peter, the Resistance. I think he means the piece, the pièce de Resistance. The Trumpy 1/25th Monte Carlo. Didn't know these existed until he saw it on eBay, and at that point he had to have it. That is pretty cool, actually. I'm not sure the box art does it justice, but nice subject.
Very cool.
Oh no, it does. It's that ugly.
Didn't look quite right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Mrs. Sean White. He says, hey guys, I had a fair few bits turn up last week. Here's the Fujimi 1/24th MP412C, Alpha Models 1/24th Ferrari SF90 Stradale. That's a nice car.
Yep.
Alpha Models 1/20th Mercedes W10 and colour match paint. Revel Monogram 1/25th Plymouth Prowler. And Model Master 1/25th resin and white metal Mercs. There's also a bunch of decals, an Audi R8 Evo reference book, some resin R8 Evo rear spoilers, resin Pug 306 Evo conversion set plus 3, 6 and 8,000 Trizax sanding sponges. That's a hell of a lot, mate. Nice one.
Yeah.
Be interested to know what that Mercedes W10 is.
I like that super scheme on the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's nice stuff there. Let us know what that Mercedes is like. Be interested on what the parts look like, Sean.
The resin, so.
Yeah.
But how it breaks
yellow
down.
and white resin they look like, molded.
Yeah, I know what they look like. How the front spoiler breaks down and stuff like that, how it's made up.
Snaps it off.
Some of the pictures aren't very clear.
Glue them together,
It's hard work. It really is. Sean also, I am going back to Spain on Monday, I can tell you. Sean paid a visit to a local model show recently and picked up a couple of kits whilst there. He got the AMT 1/25th 64 Chevy Impala and a Revel 125th rear engine dragster, which I really do like. That's nice. Very cool. Nice one, Sean.
Nice.
And next up, we have Gluesniff Garage. It says he's folks picked up these two this week: the Aoshima 112 Honda Moto Compo and the Aoshima Cyber Formula Ogre.
He's already finished the bike.
Already, yeah.
He's already finished the bike, I think.
Has he?
Yeah.
I've seen it today up on Facebook.
That's
Yep.
quick. That's cool.
By the time we saw a decent one of them finished.
Next up, we have Mr. Chris Stover. And got this kit this week. Andy's Hobby Headquarters, a 1/16 Tiger 1 early. Ooh,
Good size of that box.
Nice.
That is a long box.
with a lot of
Big
parts.
box, lots of plastic in there.
Nice one, mate. And he also got himself some paint and some weathering products. You're going to need a lot more paint than that for that Tiger, mate.
Yeah, you
Very
better
nice.
another few
Very
pots.
Oh, I forgot to
Come on,
put
Chris.
I forgot to put another photo in mine.
Oh dear, put it up next week. Next up, we have Shane Wright, who says he got this 135th Trumpeter Maz 537G with trailer for half price. Oh, very nice indeed.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I like that. That's a big
The price
beast.
on the box.
Yeah. And next up, we have David Ball, who says fresh in for him from Japan, the Hasegawa Lancia Delta HF Integrale 16 valve from the 1000 Lakes Rally in 1991. He also got the Subaru Legacy RS RAC Rally 93. And he got himself a Lancia 37 Rally from 84 Tour de Course Rally winner. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I've got that one too.
I like that. Yeah. And last but not least, he got himself a Scooby-Doo WRC from the 94 RAC and 90 and Monte Carlo rallies. Very nice, David.
You're looking for the colours for those, David? Come and see us at ProScale.
Yeah. And I think, folks, that's it for this week. That's me
Is
done.
that it? Wow.
Oh, wow.
Everyone's
Don't
been,
forget, last week was a double rollover, wasn't it? So
yeah, I suppose.
My last photo was meant to be of the ProScale paints I had delivered.
Oh, hang on. Put them up and wait a minute, Si.
Wait. I can
I'm
do a
joking.
live.
I'm joking.
Do a live one.
I'm joking. Fancy leaving out the most important one, eh, Si?
No. They were the last thing I had delivered though.
But you need to get some more order because we've got loads of new colours on the site in the last week.
We got 90 paints now. You know what I mean?
And
Wow.
growing rapidly.
That's pretty cool.
Well, 3 of them were special mix, weren't they?
A new range of product next week as well, hopefully.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Don't give it away, Paul. People might, keep in suspense.
Anyone who's watched the live stream through the week, forget about what I was saying.
Got to keep the fucking suspense going, for God's sake.
It's definitely not flock.
I think that boat might have already sailed away.
No, they should be up this week, hopefully.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, 90 paints. Any other news, Si, on ProScale we can talk about quickly? Was we use the platform for what it's meant for?
We've
Put you on the
got
spot here, haven't I? Huh?
We might have small products, but we'll have a chat about that tomorrow. Can't think of anything else. Am I missing something?
No, you're just useless.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got about 90 odd paints now on the site. Philip's asking when the metallics are coming. There's 2 already on there, Philip. And we've got some wheel colours we need to sort, don't we, Si, as well? We need to get BBS gold, Subaru gold, and
some beautiful California azure.
The Japanese colour, the bronze. Who makes that colour?
What the Volk bronze, is it?
That'll be it. Yeah, the
Volk
Volk
bronze,
bronze. Yeah, we've got that one, and I'll work on mixing some different colours. But the metallics are lovely, very, very nice. You can see the silver on my Ferrari, and they're very, very finely pigmented, really, really nice. There's another load of leather colours. I've got about 4 more I need to figure out the name to, because I'm not going to lie, I might have accidentally mixed the colours.
Whoops.
And they are leather colours. It just wasn't the colour I thought it was. So they're there, yeah. And yeah, we'll just keep adding. Custom colours are going on all the time, requested by people. Luke, who's buggered off now, just as I need him, had 3.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Beautiful Trident blue, a colour of his own bike, and something else. Roland had a custom Ferrari California Azure blue, which is stunning.
He's not painting his bike again, is he?
Yeah,
He is making. He's bought a Maisto model. He couldn't get a Bergero one of his own bike, and he's going to strip it and paint it like his. So yeah,
He's going to paint it with a roller then.
I hope not. So yeah, I've just done. Is it Minotaur? Minotaur? What we're going with there?
Minotaur.
Minotaur green for the Aston Martin, which I put a video up today. It's on ProScale now, actually, on the Facebook page. That is a beautiful colour. I think I'll be having that on myself, one of my future Astons. Very, very nice. So, yeah, if you got anything we want mixing, just give us a shout, and we'll see what we can do. There's always stuff ongoing.
And if you can find the right paint code in
Paint
advance,
codes are good, yeah, or the name. Yeah, but Philip said the leather colours are cracking. You need to take care of them, mate. Bit of leather care in them or something. That'll stop them cracking. Yeah. Oh, you mean the good? Oh, yeah, they are the very good, the leather colours. So yeah, loads of cool colours on there. Go and have a look. There we go. Right then. Paul, do you want to do your question of the week, mate?
Yep, can do. Bear with me. Here, go to there.
I'll have to have a look, Dan.
Yeah, probably just a red.
Do you think?
Well,
maybe
a grey as well.
And the grey, okay, mate, I'll have a look. Paul's questions for the week is here, so he's going to run through it. And yeah, over to you, Paul.
Okay. Many modelers build kits from different genres of the hobby, while others remain stoic in their passion for a single genre. Stepping out of our modeling comfort zones can be educational, challenging, and even a daunting prospect. And yet the vast majority of modelers do this rarely. So this week's question is, which genres of the hobby do you avoid building and why? Okay, David Arate was in first. I must admit to avoiding ships, any ship. You see, when I was a lad, around 24, okay, I was married to a lovely lady and I built my first and to this point only ship. It was the Titanic. Shortly after completing said ship, we ended up getting divorced for reasons, and the Titanic was no more. It sank on its maiden voyage in the Bath. 25 years later, and never building a ship again, we met for coffee and a catch up. We've been remarried for nearly 7 years and still not built another ship, nor will I.
That's good, David.
Yeah, that's cool.
Brilliant.
This is as good a reason as any.
Absolutely, absolutely. Nick Lindsay's in. This is ships, too small a scale for my old eyes. Although I do appreciate a well-made ship model, just not my thing. Okay.
I'm with you, Nick.
Mr. Harford's in. It says, when young, I built planes, ships, armor, and cars. My passion is cars, but only 24 scale, and then only European. There are too many kits I want to build and too little life left. I did try some Warhammer, having seen my kids build and paint. No plans to change genre, but I can enjoy seeing how others builds turn out, and always something to learn. Yeah.
All right.
Shane Wright. Ships for me, far too small, and anyone that builds are into dark magic. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Scattergood. Okay. I will generally build everything and anything. However, ships is a big swerve. They scare the bejesus out of me, even if they're a cool looking one. The same can be said for trucks of the articulated kind. I really tried building one and it didn't end well. Oh, I know, more of that, isn't it? So I just avoid those particular genres just so I don't kill my mojo.
Yeah, it's good.
Understandable.
Good.
Gary Knight, ships and military vehicles for me. They just don't interest me, unfortunately, and I know there are some cracking armor kits out there. Same can be said for motorbike kits. I like them, but they frustrate the hell out of me, which zaps the enjoyment. James Williams, I guess you could say I avoid building Gundam. Not that I've ever tried it. Okay, it's just something that has no connection with me. They just look like toys. Okay, and there's some bloke called Croak. I don't know who he is. I don't think there is any genre I would avoid, but generally the subject matter has to interest me. I build mainly aircraft for most of my modelling life, but the last few years has been majority is automotive subjects, as they grab my interest more at the moment. And that is everything this week.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your contributions, everyone. We'll go back to the team.
For me, it's ships, unfortunately.
Ships are taking a hit tonight. Yeah.
They have, unfortunately.
I
bought one years ago, thinking I'd really enjoy it. It just brought the life out of me. Just no interest. I appreciate people building them because some of them look absolutely phenomenal. But just not for me at all. Not for me.
I'm gonna say fire engines.
Well, you really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, you had lots of fun.
Well, so you told us.
Yeah. Ships, I don't know. I mean, I can see the interest in them because they've got some intricate detail because of this.
Oh, I love to look at a nice ship, but no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would build a speedboat, something like that. I would build that, but I wouldn't build a warship.
I do have a ship in the cupboard below me. I actually have 2 ships in the cupboard below me.
You do?
Yeah.
Who's
one's one of the old Airfix galleons.
Must have been your dad's.
Dad, yeah, and the other one is a wooden one, another galleon, which from the dad's, which, I may have a go at building one day,
That'd be good to see that, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
A video builder?
Yeah. You're going to go.
I wouldn't really actively avoid any genre, really.
Hello, Sophie.
Hey, so.
Hello.
She said, "Say hello, Scooby," as well.
Hello, Scooby. Sophie, we have a word with Luke about that bloody shirt.
He likes it.
Oh.
That's what she tells you.
Boy.
Humouring you, Luke. She's humouring you.
Terrible.
Anyway, I wouldn't actively avoid any subject, really. I've said many times I want to try and build something from every kind of genre, but like Dan said, as long as the actual subject interests me, like I want to build another plane, and I find the Corsair and the A10 interesting, I wouldn't really bother with anything else, really. But I want to do like Gundam, but it has to be like a cool looking model.
See, Gundam, I just don't get it. I agree with one of the guys in the comments there that it's toys. I just
but that's the thing.
Just robots that just leave me cold.
Don't call them robots. They'll be up in arms.
Yeah, I know.
Mobile suit.
Mecha, whatever they're called. Yeah.
You just built that. Paul's just built that thing. I mean, okay, I know it wasn't quite Gundam and that, but that thing, what's from the 60s?
Wonder one.
Yeah, it could sort of attach that to the same sort of thing.
No.
But with, I think you can do quite a lot with it though. Like you could do like a weathered, rusted out, clapped out old robot thing if you wanted to.
I understand where you're coming from, but it's just the whole subject just doesn't do anything for me. Maybe it's a younger person's genre. I don't know, but
that's the key thing on it. You've got to be interested in what you're building. I mean, I would do a ship if it interested me. Gundam doesn't, to be honest, but I would do a ship. There are a couple of boats I'd quite like to do, not necessarily big naval warships, as like a fast torpedo boat, something like that.
Yeah.
Some of those are quite cool. Hey,
jet ski.
A jet ski. I'll do a jet ski as well. I'll do a couple of those. But no, I mean, I think the key point is that, you know, if something takes your interest, then most people will give it a go.
Yeah.
And that's the key thing. It's got to float your boat. Otherwise, you'll get bored with it, you'll resent it. And like Dan said earlier, it'll just kill your mojo off.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat, Charlie, said I should build a Gundam for the channel. We did a group build ages ago, didn't we, Dan? One night on one of the shows, didn't we? Did you take part in that?
I did. I built one, and I had him for 3 years, and then I binned him because I was sick of seeing it.
Yeah, we did one night years ago. I think it was on one of the Tuesday night build nights on the show.
Well, yeah.
And several of us built one, and it's different. It is different. For me, it's the molding and the technology of Bandai is phenomenal. To be able to multicolor mold a sprue is amazing.
And have an articulated hand just molded on the sprue. That's just
it's very clever. But as Simon said, I think you need a passion for what you're building. I think if you haven't, it's a struggle to build it.
Exactly.
Joe, if you were building a Model Fat Your Hero kit that you had no passion for, like a car that you didn't like at all, do you think you'd still be enjoying that kit right now?
No, not at all.
You've got to have passion to push through to build sometimes.
I've built one. I don't have a desire to build anymore.
I've got one half built in the cupboard down there. I started building with James when he was very, very young, and it just bored the life out of me. It just doesn't do it for me. It's the same with ships. I love watching people build them. Ships look amazing. Like Paul Price for his ship in the sport chat this morning.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. But for me, I just get bored. On the flip side, though, something I've been talking about with Andy before is I'm thinking about buying a large-scale armor kit, which is something I've never built before, I don't think. No, I've never built a large-scale one. So I'm contemplating buying either the Panzer II Lukes from Classy Hobby or one of the 16-scale Shermans. So might be doing something there. I don't want to go... I'd really like to do the Abrams. It's too bloody big in 16 scale. It's huge.
Yeah.
Whereas at least the Sherman and especially the Panzer II.
Yeah, no, that's nice and small.
Yeah, so I might push myself away from the comfort zone. And again, Luke was joking about it yesterday with me or the day before about going back to Suzuki. I've actually been thinking of going back and finishing Suzuki off. So I might actually do that as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So it's just, sometimes you lose interest in things and go back to them or whatever. I don't know.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I've gone back to...
You're going back to your Yamaha. That's an 04, yeah? M104? Yeah.
05.
05.
05.
Yeah.
Same bike though, isn't it, really, essentially?
Very similar, yeah.
So yeah, you don't have to use that word Paul made up, stoic or whatever the hell it was.
It's legit words just in English language.
Stoic,
legit words.
Dan, shut up. Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, Paul, we were discussing the Tiger, mate. No, not a Tiger. There's way too many Tigers on the market.
Yeah.
Way too many.
Yeah.
Way too many. I've owned that Classy Hobby Panzer II Lukes before.
There's a Panzer 1 in 116 as well.
Yeah, I like the Lukes better. I like the Lukes.
No, okay.
I've owned it before. I know it's a good kit. I've seen it. It looks fantastic. I can get it for about 109 quid, which isn't a bad price.
That's good.
Or the Andy's Hobby Headquarters Sherman's about 170, I think it is.
Oh, yeah. That also looks
I
good.
think the Sherman's a bit bigger than the Panzer II. It's taller, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It is.
The gun itself's longer, but I really love the Abrams, but it's just too bloody big.
They must do that in the UK.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you can get it. What? The Sherman? Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to get it from Andy's, would you?
No. It's about 170 quid in the UK. But I think I prefer the Panzer II. It's got camo on it. Bit more interesting to model. The Shermans don't chip that much either because the paint was so good on them. So the weathering's a bit more subtle, isn't it, Andy? A little bit because the paint.
It's a different type of weathering. It doesn't chip. It will wear.
Oh yeah, it'll wear.
It doesn't chip like your typical chipping that you see on armor. But
So-
it will wear.
It will wear off. Yeah.
Primer
It's
in high wear areas. But what OD does, olive drab, is that true olive drab is a flat paint or a matte paint. And like the Jeep that I've got that's finished in olive drab, it's in one aspect, they say it's a more durable paint. In another aspect, it's not, because if you just touch it with your hands, the oil from your hands puts a different finish on it. So it pretty rapidly in high wear areas, or where crew or whatever are close by, you end up with these splotchy light and dark patterns all over it. So while it doesn't chip, you do get a different style of
different patina.
Yeah, a different patina of light and dark over it. So yeah, it's
sorry, reading something.
No, that's okay. No, that's all right. It is a different form of weathering for that style of paint.
So yeah, I fancied doing a piece of armor for a while, and I've got a nice Magak there. I think it's a Magak I've got, but I just fancied that look. So I've wanted it. It went out of production for a while, and it's back again. So I might grab it while I can. I'll see. Challenge says, I wish Bandai made traditional model kits like cars. I think Bandai did make a few cars, and they made some armor as well. I'm pretty sure they did at one point. I've seen some kits. What they're like, I don't know, but yeah, you know, build what you enjoy, build you got a passion for. There's nothing wrong with pushing yourself out your comfort zone every now and then. You know, you might enjoy it, you might not. At least you know you've tried. I built a ship. I didn't enjoy it in the slightest. I built several submarines. Actually, quite enjoyed building them. They were quite cool.
Oh yeah, that might be different.
But I built about 4 subs in the past. Whether I build another one, I don't know. But unless you try, you'll never know, will you? At the end of the day.
They'll give you a sinking feeling, Paul.
Hey,
a little bit.
Ships don't sink. Well, they do, but they tend not to.
Anyway, good question, Paul.
Yeah. Well done, Paul.
Thank you.
I want to get myself in trouble.
Yeah. Right, should we do your section, Luke? Oh no, we can't.
You very forget who you are, don't you?
Gary.
No.
Right. All right, Paul. You didn't put your ears back on.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Maybe go through the chat quickly.
Catch up on the chat. Yeah.
Good of yourself, Roland.
Just a suggestion.
It's good. Come, knock yourself out. Dan, do you want to read it down? Do you want me to?
Yeah, no, I'll grab it. Where do we get to?
Don't forget.
Dark Soldier's in.
Yeah, hello.
Dark Soldier said hello.
Hello.
Was it Leon? Was it Leon? No, that was the car guy. I can't remember Dark Soldier's name now.
Hugh Gordon says, now I remember why I seldom bother with group builds.
Because you don't finish?
Cube Jam says Luke's dressed for a different time zone. Philip H says he's dressed like Tom Selleck. Magnum PI.
Tom Selleck never dressed that bad.
No.
Well, I might have done, but that'd have been after the crash.
There's a better moustache.
Hugh Gordon said he found it easy to use the cotton mat. He says D-Spay have a range of them as well, similar price.
Couldn't get on with them. The straight line one's fine, but I don't see the point in buying the straight line when Azu do a range of tapes from 0.4 to 2.5 and Tammy does 1 to 3. So I never saw the point now. The problem I had was on the curved ones. You just end up slipping out the line all the time.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get on with it at all. Really couldn't get on with it. So again, you got to know, haven't you? Who, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Isn't it? So
Hugh says they work fine with a number 11 scalpel blade. You are new to using scalpels, aren't you? Question mark.
But it was about 4 years ago I had these, so it was a while back.
Keith is in, Hall 247. Good evening. Just popped in to leave a thumbs up. He's at work. Have a good show. All.
Hi, Keith.
Hi, Keith.
Paul Christopher doesn't enjoy ships or planes. Charlie GRS says ships look terrifying. Maybe a small ship wouldn't be that bad. T's Modder, build anything. Gundam Miss and toy like.
Yeah. Technically, all models are toys anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charlie GRS says I want to kit bash a car, tank, Gundam ship.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Go on, Ed.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Charlie GRS says Gundam models are way more exciting than the shows. Apparently, Gundam shows are like space politics with some giant robots sprinkled in.
Is that so? Oh, I've never been on one.
Brilliant.
Steve says intended to get a Trumpy 16th half track when they get released.
But the other half,
Andy's hobby headquarters is great, apparently. Jay Smith is in saying, hi guys, great show as usual.
Good, Jay.
Shane is in as well saying, evening folks.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
And Paul Price is in as well saying, morning all.
Hello, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Buddy.
Yeah, Paul.
You're all right, Shane. Jay, welcome aboard again, buddy. And Sean's seeing the show for himself at 150. Oh, we got a link, Sean. Got a link. Not sausages, just a link.
I think I caught up with all the gist of it anyway. So
You missed that Alan's
if
comment.
I haven't blocked.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
why am I thought that?
Alan Parker says red to here. Thank you, Alan.
Hugh says he finished both of Gary's memorial build.
That's true.
He did, to be fair. I give him that.
Yeah.
It was only a joke, Hugh. It was only a joke. It was only a joke. Right then. Scatco, do you want to go for your section, buddy?
Aye.
Could be a modelling challenge, a Gundam cross build. Just be careful that one. Yeah.
I know.
Move down, for Christ's sake, start your section.
Yeah, please get out.
Oh, I nearly hit a button then. I nearly hit the wrong one.
Say ships aren't liked, are they?
No. I like ships, but no. That be sharing?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Dan's going to go for all the work you've shared that you're in progress of. So over to Dan. You all right, Paul?
Yep.
Good evening, everybody. We're going to start on the forum.
Oh, not the forum.
This is DB Miller, and apparently this is part of the rather large amount of photo etch parts from the Green Strawberry Babylon 5 space station.
Okay.
What?
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't mind getting that.
Is building a massive Babylon 5 space station.
Would you believe with the big Babylons?
But yeah, that's that. Yeah,
I'd be interested. I'd be interested in further details on that.
You'll have to go across to the forum.
It's grey, and it's got photo etch on this brass.
Yeah,
on a wooden board.
Not the question wasn't really aimed at you, Paul.
Oh, sorry, man. I thought you couldn't see.
So.
Yeah, the forum is a very interesting place. Just saying.
I know.
Oh, that's
Stingray.
No. Mr. Ranger Neil next. And he's been working on his Doyusha Stingray again. 2 days of sanding has got the cabin infill smoothed off and his fingerprints non-existent. So today the cabin struts were replaced. They molded the kit with vertical struts, which are correct in internal shots from the TV series. However, the external shots show the struts angled and the cabin windows are shallower, so a 2mm horseshoe was inserted after the struts were cut out.
I think the floor internally was sloping, that's why they look horizontal.
Yep, correct.
Wednesday.
Deck chairs?
Yes.
Gonna be cool, that is.
And they just wear Paul.
But yes, that'll be interesting.
Yes.
I have said
That's
I
cool.
do have said kit over yonder.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Give it me. I'll do it.
No.
I'll go on.
Nope.
Yeah, Dan, give it to someone that make a good job of it.
Honestly, garnish my palm with a wanner and we'll talk.
Okay, buddy.
Dan, I was just going to say
I'll give you a
500 quid and
quid.
it's yours.
I'll give you
Dan,
a quid.
oh, you sold yourself short, mate.
Digger 303. This is a Thunder Models 7.2-inch howitzer, and it's almost done.
Nice. Never going to reach off that ramp though, are they? Got to take a hell of a run.
Yeah. His grass is looking very grassy.
Grassy arse.
Very nice.
Down one.
Oh, half track. Look at that. Multi.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Roland piped up for an half track.
Yeah. I love it. It's multi.
Oh dear. This is Digger 303 and this is a Revel 35.
Sorry, Dan.
Oh dear. It's a Revel 35th scale multi and it's almost done.
Cool.
Oh dear.
That is cool. I do like a half track.
So does Roland.
Yeah.
No, it's done a good job on that. Yep.
No, it looks
Yeah,
really
very
good.
They're good.
Moving swiftly on to Hey Mika.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
I'm seeing Mika for
This is
ages.
a Gravity.
Oh.
It's a green Revel Cuda in 24 scale.
Nice. Looking good,
Yep.
Mika.
Very nice.
That's
Like it.
Yeah, get back in the Hangouts, Mika. Come and join us again, bud.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
Kermit's
a nice
wash
colour.
back. We're going to slide swiftly over to face 8. And the first one out the gate is Mr. Craig Stadius.
Hello.
Stages.
This is a Tamir 24 scale Lexus LFA for the Gary Pashley Memorial build. Starting to take shape now. He's lost a bit of his mojo when the A-pillar broke, but pushing on with the build.
Looking good, mate.
Very
Looking
nice.
very good.
Yeah, it's a good colour, that.
I like the gold touches on it.
Yeah, the gold, changes everything a little bit, doesn't it? It's different.
A nice bit of highlighting.
Yes.
Mm.
But yeah, them A-pillars were just ridiculously.
Yeah, they were just useless.
I can honestly say that for a really nice kit, they let it down immensely, and I nearly never finished mine.
That's why mine's currently in the drawer.
Yeah, well, both of mine broke, and I looked at them. That's all I did. I may have blinked an eye. I may have blinked my eyes twice at them, and
That's where you went wrong.
too much wind. That's what it
Yep.
was.
That's what it was.
Next is Mr. Steve Grimsrud.
It's
And
the
this is
Grimstone.
this is a
It's a Grimstone!
oh my good lord.
God.
Oh my God, Si. What a
That was brilliant. No, not many people are going to get that either. Mate, Luke doesn't know who that is, do you, Luke?
It is extremely familiar to me.
A classic comedy I grew up with. I think I only just caught the tail end of that before it started getting
Oh yeah.
taken off there. Absolutely brilliant.
I might have watched it when my grandpa used to love
Probably.
sitcoms.
Anywho, this is Mr. Steve Grimsrud. I'm just waiting for Si to chip in again. This is a Fujimi 69 Porsche 911S. He's moving along slowly, and when he's not at work. Gravity 2K clear. Then masked off to spray his Molotov chrome for the windows.
Looking cool.
Very cool.
Good. That's nice.
That looks sharp as.
I love that brown as well. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's cool.
Very period correct.
Classic Porsche. I was just going to say, Rob.
What's he used on his chrome?
Molotov.
Molotov.
Ooh.
He plans on not touching it for a long time. Forever.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, that, mate. Nice work, Steve.
But yeah, that looks sharp as that.
Very cool.
Yeah, proper nice.
I love some of those classic Porsche colours.
Yeah.
Plastic Monkey next, Mr. Paul Shapland. He's been working on his Airfix BSA 250. A few parts missing, so we had to make a few things from the spares box, and it's nearly finished.
Nice one.
Love the subject. I love an old BSA.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah. There's not many that do classic motorcycles.
Particularly British ones.
Yeah. Mr. Andrew Dubois next. He says, evening, Dan. This week he's been working on the interior of the AMT 61 Chevy Impala. It was primed in Mr. Surfacer White and then painted in Zero's Ferrari Beige and another colour leather. The chrome is Vallejo Model Air. Thanks for looking.
Nice.
Nice, very nice.
Good, Andrew. Looking good,
Yeah,
mate.
that looks, that seat's beautiful.
Hmm. Good job.
Ooh. Mr. Robert Adams is next. He's plugging away at the Tacom 35th scale Apache E Guardian.
That's cool.
Very nice. Very
He's
cool.
got a very nice cockpit.
Oh,
Mrs.
Who do what?
So that's the word on the street.
Allegedly.
Mhm.
I like this one as well. This one, yeah, Chris is doing a
Oh, yeah, very nice.
Mr. Chris Burrill is next. He says, good afternoon, Dan and crew. He's been working on this 25th scale. 1 second. The wife is just bringing me a brew.
Doesn't say that.
Thank you.
Hello, Sarah.
Oh!
Oh!
Hello. Like a massive echo, isn't it? This is his 25th scale Revell Olds 442. He's painted it into me a TS8 and Tester's Wet Look Clear. Both decanted and airbrushed. He has a few flaws, but there is. It's been a very good kit so far. Thanks for looking.
Looks awesome. Looks very good.
Yeah, the white line. Yeah, that's a tricky thing, and is that.
No, it is. It is.
Just a couple of credit cards, a line of coke, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, those white lines.
Always produces a clean kit, Chris.
And say,
yeah, that's.
he's just come back from holiday. You know what he's been
doing? Dirty boy.
My septum's deviated.
You can tell he's a banker.
Anywho, Mr. Sean Tagami is next. He says, hey all, this is his progress report for his Tamiya 24 scale Toyota GR86 2JZ swap.
Nice.
The windows have been mask painted, tinted and fitted. For doors is held on with some masking tape. And the interior parts on alligator clips, as he still needs to paint it, but the weather hasn't been kind to him all week to finish off this project. As always, thanks for looking.
Nice.
And then we have that picture.
Very nice.
And a nice ass.
Indeed.
Very nice. Very nice.
Cool.
Mr. Christopher is next.
Oh my god.
Oi, 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 oi.
He started
Speaking of
this
big-
is only a quarter 16th scale Tiger One early.
Hang on.
Sweet baby Jesus in the orphans.
Now I
Apparently
remember.
this is-
No, sorry. Go on. Dan.
This is 2 evenings progress so far.
Now I remember why I don't do armor.
Exactly.
Getting out of the box was an evening's work.
Yeah. Thing is, though, essentially, that's probably got no more parts on it than a normal armor kit. It's just that
But once you got the torsion bars off and the
Yeah.
tracks and that, there's not that much there. And the wheels.
No, not really.
Not
No.
that much there, really.
Obviously, you've still got your crap ton of road wheels and your metric ton of insanity with tracks. But other than that, no, it's just a normal. It's a normal 35th scale kit. Just it's snorted something wrong.
Do they come with metal tracks in the kit as standard, do they? Or?
No, it's plastic.
No, they're plastic. They're plastic, I think, or resin.
Yeah. Individual links.
Andy, I sent you a link, by the way.
Gotcha.
But things are going to happen. I can smell it. I can smell it. But yeah, that's going to be a bonkers tank when he gets gallons of paint on it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I think the small pots that he showed in size section, I think they're just testers.
Yeah.
So as he can nip that local B&Q and get them done by the gallon bucket.
Yeah, certainly going to need it.
Oh my God, yeah. This is Mr. Tracy Fogelson next. He
Moron.
said, "Evening, King Dan. This is
Moron.
moron. This is his 24th scale to me Alexis LFA. It's slowly making progress. Here we have the interior work in situ. By the time you see this, the 2K should be cured. Thanks for looking. It is a
I like
nice.
that colour.
I was just about to say that colour is really nice, and I like his interior a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, nice work, Tracy.
Yeah, that looks good, Tracy. That.
Looks
Well, I
good.
do like. Yeah, that.
It's a nice colour, that, yeah.
Oh my word!
Oh, it's been 2K'd by now.
You don't
Wrong
take
section,
from-
this, Luke.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm going to say you don't take from 1 minute to the next, then all of a sudden he's put his wrong section up. This is Mr. Luke Ward. This is to me a 12th scale Yamaha YZR M1. It's finished.
It's not.
Well, that's what it says there.
Yeah.
Does it not say Yamaha YZR M1 finished?
It says been
does.
working on getting the Tamiya 112 YZR finished.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, good point.
anyway,
Context is everything.
that's true. And it's 8:30 nearly.
Yes, mega late for you. This.
Yes, it's
At
early.
this point, it's all 2K, just some wiring and stuff to do, apparently. Yes.
I'm not finished now.
No.
Not
But it
bad
says
though, Luke.
finished.
Hang on. This is not finished.
I don't think that's finished, to be honest.
What colour?
No, is it finished or not?
I could be wrong.
What colour are you painting it?
Right.
You need to refresh that as well.
I know, my brain just weren't computing then. Well, I've been computing all day, but.
Oh, what happened then?
Mr. Dan Croak is next. This is his new Porsche 911 SCRS. And his body is his bodywork declared. What?
Oh boy, that
I do declare.
I do declare.
I declare the bodywork.
Declare the toe fighter.
Yes.
Deckled. That's the word we're going for.
He's deckled it and cleared it with ProScale 2.
There you go. There you go.
Looks good, Dan.
No, that looks
Very
that
good.
looks
Yeah.
that looks really good, mate. I like that a lot.
Yeah, ProScale is the dog's danglies.
Yeah, I can see that too.
What,
It's quite a good product. Yes.
ProScale, who makes that?
Me and you moron.
Oh, yeah.
Instant
Wow.
timing.
You
Come
go
on,
away,
Si.
Aldi.
Bloody hell, Si. Oh, Alan's been in there as well. Look at Alan jumping on the bandwagon here now. Bloody hell.
Don't panic. I'll just delete them.
Yeah, you get it. They're gonna read you.
Anywho, Mr. Paul Bretland is next. Is this gonna? Yeah, it is. This is Hasegawa, 24th scale Ferrari 250 TR. His engine, chassis, and running gear all built up and complete, along with the wheels. And he's had a quick mock-up with the interior in to check the colour combo.
I don't care what anybody says, Paul. That looks pretty spot on, mate.
Oh, I like it. I like it. His
Yeah,
fingerprints
cool.
all over, the body's grubby as hell. His fingerprints all over. It's not been polished that yet, and I can't wait to polish it, which is my job tomorrow. It's
looking
going to
good.
be awesome when it's polished up. But I like the red on the blue. I think it suits
Oh
it.
yeah, that looks.
Oh, it looks good.
I
Looks
have
good.
tonight before we went live, satin coated the seat inside and fully dual coated the tonneau cover to give it a different tone, to make it look like canvas.
Yeah.
So it gives a bit of differentiation there. And there's a few detail parts to go on there, but it's a nice kit.
It'd never come from the factory with that many fingerprints on it.
I know. Out of scale as well. But I like look at the engine for 24 scale. I think it's a cracking little engine as well.
Yeah, that's a belt of that.
That's very cool.
To be fair,
I wasn't going to wire it, then I got dingy this afternoon and wired it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Got
and
that
I
in the
lost the
stash to
knob.
build.
Hey,
I've got that in the stash to build. I've got to build
nice
that
kit.
now.
It's not bad.
It
at
is,
all.
looks engine detail looks brilliant.
Yeah.
Ravel do have some perlers every now and again, don't they?
Yeah, and Hasegawa.
Yeah, that's a cover.
Yeah, and Hasegawa, Luke. Yeah, definitely.
dear. This is Mr. Alan Parker next.
Wrong section.
He says, "Hi, Dan."
In Dan's.
He says, "More work on the MFH 12 scale Mazda 787B. Work on the engine continues. He's redone all the coil pack wiring as he wasn't happy with it. Still lots and lots to do."
Nice.
This before you
Good,
redone
mate.
it, is it, Al?
Looking good, that mate.
Is this picture before you redone it, is it?
Yeah.
That's good, Al.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks really good, Al. Thanks
Very
for
good.
That's an awful pile of wankle, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're clean and tidy.
And that, everybody,
Very nice.
that's all I got to say about it.
I love you, Jamie.
Well done,
He's
Danilo.
like peas and carrots.
That's all I got to say about it.
There you go. That's what we've been working on. So Sean has actually found me a link to Andy's hobby headquarters Tiger for 135 quid.
Ooh.
Tiger, not the Tiger. Sherman. Sorry.
Yeah.
It does get a metal barrel in there, Andy.
Okay. The other thing to remember is that there were only so many of those kits made. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that here they're sold out.
I do like the Sherman. I just think I prefer the Luke's, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll have a look at some reviews later and make my mind up. But yeah, I just fancy doing something larger scale. We'll see. But thank you, Sean. Thanks for the link. No, there's not much in there really. Stuart said when he gets back on track, he'd love to get that Tacom 16 scale Andy's hobby headquarters Tiger. Daniel from Go for a Paint's gone. See you, mate. Aftab's there. Evening all, sneaking the live stream while at work, so joining late. And Tony says, smashing Luke 46. There we go.
Thank you very much.
There we go. So that's what we had in progress. What we got left to do? We got what we finished. Questions for the crew. And that's it.
That's it.
Yes.
Decide on a budget for a budget build.
£45.
We had all night with that.
£45.
Yes.
There we go. That's a reasonable number.
£436.
Yes.
2 and 6. I was just saying that for Paul because Paul understands that sort of conversion.
The J. Lewis, by the way. I'm not that old.
Yeah, I'm probably the only one that does. Yeah.
You probably. I don't know. Si might be up to.
Yeah.
There's a nice poem in the chat there for you, Alan.
I see. Beautiful.
Lovely that, Steve. Lovely, Steve. Love it. I'm not going to read it, but I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Right then. We got anything we need to talk about, Ollie? I think we need to discuss. Do you want to think of anything? Any videos planned, Dan? Mr. Croak?
So all of the parts of the GT40 are done and out there. I'm going to try work on the Metro video next.
Oh, okay, cool. Roland?
Volkswagen T1 camper reviews coming up. And some build update is going to coming up. And I have a Facebook page. So if you guys want to join, Model Kit Beginner, you're welcome.
There you go. Good stuff. I say 25.
I uploaded a video as well.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I've got 3 parts of the Motherfucker Hero Ferraris to start go up on ISM tomorrow. And the first part of the Ferrari will go up when it's finished, basically, which I'm hoping to get that finished over the weekend. I'm not got much more to do, really. I've just got to decide on the screen on the Ferrari how to finish it. I don't know what's going to be best or easiest. I want to bare metal foil it, but I really don't.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to have to just paint it chrome. I think it's the best way of doing it.
Molotov.
No. No, it looks great, but you just can't touch it.
Nail varnish.
What would you want to touch it for anyway?
I like it.
What would you want to touch it for anyway?
Gotta put the bloody thing on there.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Not telepathic, Paul. Not model, but by telepathy. Anyway, Luke, you were banging about prattling about a video or something. What was wrong with you?
Yeah, I uploaded a video which nobody's really.
Two, technically, haven't you? You've done two.
Yeah, I done a short as well about some Rust. I just done like a 10 tips for beginner modelers from a beginner, because I still consider myself a beginner. It is a very meta generic video, but some tips might actually help people.
Yeah, piss poor acting in it.
Excellent acting.
Piss poor.
It was so good, but yeah,
ending could have done with some work.
Yeah, could have, but but I
got to the end, Dan.
Not being critical, though.
Fast forward through all waffling.
And you, Luke, at least he watches your videos.
Yeah,
hey, I watch yours as well. I haven't watched Luke's. I've seen it pop up, but I haven't watched Note for.
What about his videos?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm currently filming the next part of this Yamaha. So because I get a lot of people asking me about that. Because I left it hanging halfway through a build over a year ago. So yeah, I'm getting this finished now, getting the videos out to start doing videos again. This has been 8 months. 8 months. I've been a pleb, but yeah, there we go.
Yes, me too. Anyway, Forever Plastic Kit, Cedric's there. Hi, Paul, the Chronal Modelers. Hello, mate. Frank says, what category is a budget thing? Anything, Canal?
Anything.
Yeah.
Within a £40 radius.
Yeah,
Any
£40
model.
radius.
Within a £20 budget, yes.
Budgies, yeah.
Budgies, yeah.
Paul, do you need manufacturer paint code for special paints? Yes, manufacturer paint code will help immensely. Preferably the code, the colour name, and the car it's off will help. Or if not, any of the above, and we'll have a look and see if we can find it for you. The more info you can give us, the better. Yeah. Incidentally, if anyone knows the paint code for Jaguar Monza Red off the XJ220, we're all ears, aren't we, Si?
Definitely.
Tricky one to find. Very tricky. Only 7 of those cars made in that colour, isn't there?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there are.
You told me?
There are. There were. There weren't many production.
By the way,
cars.
Roland said yeah, and Si's like, I don't know, and he told me.
There weren't
He
many
told us.
production, there weren't many production cars made anyway, but there were only 7 in that colour, and I'm struggling to find it. The guy hasn't come back to me that I wrote to, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame.
So yeah, but give us a shout. We'll see what we can do for you. We've found everyone so far. Some of them can take a little bit of digging to find, but we've got them in the past.
No problem. We get there eventually.
But there's loads been added. Loads of paints been added recently. Go over to the site and have a look. Some really nice colours on there. On the budget build, it's that UK part. It's Spanish lira. Yeah, Spanish lira. We'll go with Spanish lira, not Italian lira. I was going to say peseta. I changed my mind halfway through for some reason.
Potatoes.
$1 million peseta budget build. What scale is your model? 24th, 25th, mostly.
16th.
Any really.
72nd, 144th, 48th,
Yeah.
35th.
These days, bigger the better. That's what she said.
Oh boy.
Paul, do you have the Hyundai i20? We do, mate. Yes, we do. We do.
Yep, saw them listed.
The 2 blues are on there. I will be honest, completely honest with you, because we're always up front. You don't really need the red because the decals cover the red in the kit, but you do need both blues. So yeah, but we just did the red out of so we had the full set really, basically. But yeah, it's already on the site. Did those the other day. Philip saying ProScale person service is second to none. Cheers. CB Chris says we have a Jag deal with our work. See if they can find it. Give it a go.
There you go.
If you have the XJ220 one's a rare one though. We've not found it on any database yet. I can get any other Jag color, but that one really struggling with. If you can get it, brilliant, mate.
And the problem is, so many companies have had their fingers involved with Jag over the years. Land Rover, British Leyland was it as well, Si?
Yeah.
Just
British Leyland at that period when those were made, definitely.
Does
I actually think it might be a BL color, but it's making sure it's the right one. That's the thing.
so I've got a question for you, Si.
Like we're red.
Is there a group of people who restore those cars?
So that's
those
the guy
cars
waiting.
they don't need restoring.
No.
Sorry, Andy, that's the guy I'm waiting for an answer for. He's not a restorer, but he's one of the XJ220 Supercar Club. And those sort of guys are anal on stuff like that, and they'll tell you everything. He's just not replied to me yet.
The XJ220 is like the grandfather of the modern day car. It was one of the, I think it was the very first true supercar. There was only about 170 of them made in total. I'm pretty sure most of them will still be accounted for.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
and they're going to be looked after. But getting the paint code's very hard.
For instance, for the Jeeps, there are a couple of restoration specialists where if you need to buy a part or something, you can buy a part from them. But they have a Facebook page. They also have their own forum, for the Jeep. Yeah. And if you just jump onto the forum, most of the guys that are involved with that are pretty helpful as far as giving out information because they're passionate about the subject.
Yeah, it's exactly what I've done, Andy.
If you told them exactly where you were coming from, they might be able to help you out with the paint code because I know if you were to ask the guys in our forums for restoring the Jeeps, hey, what's the paint code? I've heard there's 4 different shades of OD. Can you tell me which, what the correct shade for what year is and what the codes are? They'd be able to tell you.
And it's exactly what I've done, Andy, and I'm just waiting for a reply, mate.
Okay.
It's a difficult one because, usually they're very helpful on these forums. It just might be the guy's not seen it. I only messaged him early in the middle of this week, sorry. So it's only a couple of days ago.
The other thing is possibly an email because some of these guys are older and they're not real good with either Facebook or forums, to be honest.
Ironically, it wasn't emailed because his email address was on there.
Okay.
So I thought it's more like it's been his face, but I did.
All right.
But you're right. I mean, those forums for rare stuff like that are an absolute wealth of information, and usually 9 times out of 10 there's someone that will bend over backwards to find the color for you, or they'll say, I know a guy that's got that car in that exact color, let me find out for you.
Yeah,
and there are a few out there.
There are a few.
There are.
A few of those specific cars, I mean.
We're also very lucky to have a very good contact at the place who supplies our paint, and a direct line back to the manufacturer of the paint as well. So we have got other ways. But the 90 paints were done, and about half of them have been custom requested. We found them all, so I'm sure we'll find this one eventually. It's just it's a difficult one because of the obscurity of the car. That's the problem with it.
Yeah.
Very bespoke car. What are they worth nowadays? There's XJ220s. They're worth a bit of money.
A lot.
At least 80 quid.
282 produced.
Rowan Atkinson's isn't worth much though because he smashed it up, didn't he? But
it was McLaren F1 he crashed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. It was actually McLaren.
Even worse.
I think he did have an XJ220 as well.
Incidentally, I know why we're here, but we do like our cars. Did anyone see Top Gear test Gordon Murray's T50?
No, not seen it yet.
Oh my God. Go and listen to the noise out of that thing.
Yeah.
Have a look at that. It's phenomenal. It's mental.
Yeah, I've seen it on YouTube.
Screams like an old F1 car. It sounds absolutely phenomenal. It's absolutely beautiful, that car. It's lovely. Right then, we've looked at what we've been working on. Should we have a look at what we've finished, Roland? Where are you? There you are. Yeah?
I'm here. Sure,
So,
let's do it.
Roland's going to have a look at all the work you shared through the week. Make a note of the build and the builder's name of your favourite build this week, because you get to vote at the end. And said winner will get pride of place on the Live the Bench page for a week. So make a note of the build and the subject. Oh, that was fancy then.
Yeah.
Right then, over to Roland.
Right. So have a look what you guys have finished, and there are some awesome builds there, as they usually are. And we start with the forum, and it gets rather shippy in the forum. We have two ships in, both from Range O'Neill. The first one is a 1971 Airfix Vosper MTB in 172. This was a dia kit. The plastic was more like polyethylene than polystyrene, and the two hull halves and deck were badly warped. It took a lot of get them anywhere near aligned. Paint is Tamiya acrylics. Well, you did a good job in spite.
Good job, yeah.
Very cool, Range O'Neill.
Lovely.
Very cool. Very cool. I like it.
Excuse me.
And then the second one is the 1975 fair. That's a modern kit. It's a 1975 Airfix release of the German Schnellboot or S-boat, also in 172. This is also had a warped hull halves. Also, this time it was because the kit was bought secondhand, and the prior owner pushed the two halves into the box parallel with the long side rather than laying them diagonally across the box. Didn't do them or me any favors. There's a fair amount of filler under the paint, correcting the misalignment. Paint again is Tamiya acrylics, issues with the hull aside. It was a fun build. Looks good.
Yeah,
Looks
good.
very good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very well covered.
That's very cool.
Interesting subject.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right, and then we get over to Facebook. We start with Paul Bretland with his, he had 3 BMWs finished, which I have scattered throughout this section, so it will come up every now and again. This one is the Kitbox PZY F80 M3, the G8 Alpha Model M3 Old 24 scale, which he has primed in ProScale light gray primer. Painted ProScale BMW Imola red. Tamiya carbon decal on roof and rear diffuser, ProScale 2K clear coat, ProScale flocking carpet, ProScale Napa black leather interior, ProScale gunmetal accents to the wheels, 3M Dryzec 3000, 6000 and 8000 flat sanded, ultimate modeling products polish system. What's your favorite paint, Paul?
What are the ProScale stuff at the minute? We just need to make some 3M Trizic pads and some carbon decal, and we're sorted.
Yeah, exactly. Now that looks awesome. I like that. That's a beautiful red.
And ProScale kits.
Very nice red. Yeah.
Yeah, ProScale kits, and then we're done. Right. Next one is Craig's. Luke.
Stages.
Here we go. Tamiya 124 Lexus LFA for Gary Peshley Memorial Build. Great kit. Had a few niggles, including losing the F decal for the side of the car, but enjoyed the build. Various LP and Mr. Hobby color paints used, and aluminium adhesive tape for heat shielding. That looks pretty cool. Very cool. Look at that.
Yeah, that's cool, Craig.
Very clean.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, yeah, that looks good. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly recognize the car because both A pillars are still straight, so that is very different.
Ouch.
And not broken.
Yeah, very cool. Nice. Right. Next is David Wright. He has the Tamiya 124 Nissan Fair Lady. This is the first of 3 he's building. Had a few problems with it. The worst, which was the 2 A pillars breaking, but that is sorted. Primed in UMP gray primer under the Tamiya burgundy top coat, both through the Ultimate Apex. It was also my first attempt at 2K. Lots of learning to be done there. Various other Tamiya paints used. Nowhere near the standard of you guys, but I enjoy the process, and every day is a learning day. Thanks for looking. That's pretty cool, actually.
Good looking
car.
car.
On as well, isn't it?
That looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Very nice, mate.
Love the wheels. Very cool. Right. Next one is Chris Stover. Here we go. And Chris has finished his Trumpeter 116 Panther G Early. Yeah, that's a small kit, I'm sure. Painted with Mick and Tamiya paints, weathered with Vallejo washes and Mick pigments. Kit is 2,300 parts and took almost 2 months total. I believe you.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
That's quite an interior as well, huh? Oh, wow. Look at that.
Work there, isn't it?
That's pretty cool detail.
Lovely stuff.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
That's
really
really
good.
nice, Chris. I like that a lot. Pretty
That's
cool.
very cool.
Nice one, Chris. Right, next one is Andrew Duar. Evening, Roland. Evening, Andrew. This week I finished Tamiya's 135 Schützenpanzer mit Panzerabwehrsystem Milan Marder 1A2. It was primed in Mr. Surfacer Black, then painted using Tamiya's Nature Green. I hear my coffee is now arriving. Thank you. Tamiya's Nature Green, Black, and Brown. Camo netting is made from cheesecloth, and the hanging cloth is made from tissue soaked, paper soaked in a mixture of water and PVA glue. Pigments and washes are from AK and Mick. All the green is natural moss and dried leaves and twigs. All covered in Mr. Hobby UV Supercut flat. Thanks for looking. That is pretty cool, Andrew.
Yes, indeed.
Where is it? I
that.
can't see it.
It's there behind the tank.
Yeah. That is really, no, you did some great work here.
Yeah.
I love that camouflage. That's pretty cool. Nice one, Andrew. We have Glue Sniff Garage. He says, evening, folks. Finished up this 124 Aoshima Toyota Century. There were quite some cars in these days. Bodywork primed with Mr. Surfacer, painted with a base coat of metallic purple, then layered multiple coats of Mr. Color Clear Black. Cleared with Mr. Color GX 100. Used various Mr. Color paints throughout the rest of the build. Have a good evening, and I'll catch up with the stream over the weekend. Cheers, Dave.
Like
Nice
that.
one, Dave. I like that a lot.
I love that.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Cool, that,
Yeah.
mate.
That's different. Different.
Yeah.
looking.
That was the prime car for the Japanese mafia at the time. They loved those.
Yakuza.
No, they did.
Yeah, I was
They
going to
did.
say.
Bless you.
Yeah, Kuta or whatever they are called. Yeah,
Yakuza.
yeah. Here we go.
Yakuza.
Close.
Bless you.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, here we go. There's a plane in from Dave Hill. Hello, friends. I challenged myself to complete the FX 148 U-87B1 Stuka in 1 month. This Legion Condor plane served in Group K-88 during the Spanish Civil War in 1938. It was built out of the box with the exception of some Eduard seatbelts. It was painted with Vallejo Model Air paints, and enjoy your weekend. I like that.
Nice.
That's quite a good
Nice.
subject. I like that. In
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I like the Civil War stuff. It's good.
Yeah, very cool. Very good. That was the first serviceable Stuka which they had, and quite cool. Very nice, Dave. Next one is Paul in Bretland. He has another BMW M3. This one is primed in ProScale Grey Primer, painted in ProScale BMW Daytona Violet. Tamiya carbon decal on roof, Tamiya black panel line wash, ProScale 2K clear coat. Wheels painted in ProScale gunmetal, interior flocked with ProScale black flocking, interior painted with ProScale Napa black leather, and clear coat flattened with 3M Trizec 3, 6, and 8000, polished with the UMP polishing system. Very nice. I like that color, Paul. That's very cool. Yeah, that's very cool.
Looking good.
Right. Oh, Gary Knight, here we go. Virgil Exner is in the house. This week I finished 2 models. First up is an original Johann 1960 DeSoto Adventurer. It was an old build kit that I stripped down, sorted out the bodywork and rebuilt. Second is the Hasegawa Toyota 2000 GT. What a beautiful car and a very nice kit to get together. Both models were painted using a mixture of Mr. Hobby and Tamiya lacquers. Love that. That's beautiful, Gary.
So nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, especially from an old Johann kit.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
And rebuilt, so stripped down and built again. So that's pretty cool. Very, very
nice.
cool.
And black.
Yeah. And here's the 2000 GT.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Oh, that's a
I
nice
still
colour.
have that as a kit somewhere. Here we go. It's a Hasegawa kit, isn't it? Yeah.
Very nice.
So that's a Toyota that looks like a Ferrari.
Yeah, that's a Toyota 2000 GT. Very cool. Very, very cool. Nice one. Some nice kits there. Really enjoyed that, Gary. Right. Next up is Scale Model Chris. He finished the Tamiya 124 Porsche 911 GT2 Club Sport. Nice, quick, easy build. ProScale paints, primer, Porsche golden yellow and 2K. Polished up with fire scale polishing compounds. Added a few extra bits to this build. Tamiya carbon fiber to the rear wing, side skirts and front splitter. Window tint, seatbelts and buckles. Diamond tread plate to the floor. Build is not perfect, few little errors. Thanks for looking. Have a good night. Catch up with it over the weekend.
Awesome colour. Where did you get that from?
ProScale size says in the post.
Ah,
That's a really nice colour.
It's lovely. It's a nice colour. It's different, isn't it?
beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color.
Beautiful
I
build.
recognize. I've built that
He's done a nice
kit
job.
before. He has done a great job. He really has. Oh, love that. Love that.
And yeah, that color doesn't usually do well, and that is just drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Nice one, Chris. Right. Oh, Tracy has one in. Hello, Roland. Hi, Tracy, and everyone. Calling this done. 124 Tamiya Porsche GT3. Paint using Gravity Hot Rod Root Beer, cleared with Gravity 2K. Tamiya LP and Mr. Hobby paints used throughout. This is a beautiful kit. In my opinion, it's one of the best all-around kits ever manufactured. Thanks for looking. Big words from Tracy here for the Tamiya Porsche GT3. Very nice. I like it. Looks very clean.
Nice, lovely color.
Yep.
Cool. Nice one, Tracy. Very cool. Right. After Tracy, we have Tony Tibbs with something totally different. Hi, Roland. Hi, Tony. I just finished my first 132 scale figure. This was the test run before I tackled the load I have for my slots track from Moron Trackside 3D printed. Sprayed with Mr. Surfacer 1500 black, then dust coat from above the figure with Mr. Surfacer white. All other colors were built up washes of Auto Air and Vallejo. This guy is 55 millimeters high. Thanks for looking.
That guy's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's really pretty cool. I
Yeah,
like
that.
it.
Wow.
Very cool one, Tony. That's different. Love it. Right, behind Tony is Anthony Rico. He's in and says, hey guys, hope you're all well. So the 124 Nissan R89C continues. That's that one, yeah, which he needed
Yes,
to
from
do.
last week, yeah.
What a fight that car was.
Oh,
I
yeah.
took it further by adding rubber flecks by spraying rubber black paint that was on the paintbrush with my airbrush. Then added a decent yellow dust over the top, on the engine some dust, oil and rust. Came out better than I thought it would. Hopefully a photo shoot next week and in the what been finished.
Looks good, I
Here's
think.
what you finished.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is looking finished. It is. And I tell you what, I mean, we all followed that one and he had a couple of struggles with it, but boy, it came out good in the end, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Very cool.
Very, very cool. Love that.
Mm.
Nice one, Anthony.
Very good work, Anthony.
Right. Then we have, why do we have
Lots of notifications.
Here we go. Dan Croak, our very own. For Gary, the Tamiya 124 Lexus LFA, primed in UMP gray, base coat of ProScale Kia Wolf gray, cleared in ProScale 2K. Lots of Alclad Tamiya Revell paints used for chassis and running gear. That looks very clean, Dan.
Yes.
Very,
Sounds
very cool. Yeah,
Excellent build, Dan.
very nice.
Fantastic
Beautiful.
paint. Well,
Is it? That's good to know.
Where was the paint
That's
from
nice.
again?
Looks like the 2K came out pretty good as well.
Really good. Dan.
Yeah.
It looks cool in that grey. I do like that.
Yeah,
Are those ProScale products? Yeah.
yeah. Appears. Right, and last but not least, we have another BMW 3 M3 primed in ProScale light gray primer, painted in ProScale Snapper Rocks Blue. Well, I like that. Oh, I like that color. That's beautiful.
Very nice.
Kit carbon decal on roof and Tamiya carbon decal on a trim. ProScale 2K clear coat, ProScale bright aluminium on wheels, interior carpet flock with ProScale black flock. ProScale ochre brown leather interior, bodywork flattened with 3M Trizec 368,000 pads. Polished up with the UMP polish system, all painted using the iWater HPC Plus and Revolution airbrushes. That's pretty cool.
Favorite color out the lot than that one.
Yeah, no, that is a
Mine too.
beautiful color. Oh, and that 2K just does it. Yeah. That is really nice. Oh, that's a bit small.
Roland's ruined it.
It's not that small. It's
Oh.
fine. Geez, yeah. I think I tried to help out. That actually looks good here. Very nice.
Cheers.
These are small.
Right, and that was it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much.
Here's one, Roland.
Yep. Thank you.
Right then, you now get the time it takes for Roland to recap it and a bit longer to pick your favourite build of the night. Have a quick swig, roll the rope. There we go.
There we go.
When you're ready, Alan?
Alan?
Some alarm off. Once it's off.
Start of Phoenix Night.
Hey.
Hey, for cock and balls.
Hey.
I'll eat it, fingers.
Yeah.
Going in your ears.
When you're ready, go.
You're ready,
for it.
Alan?
Go for it, Roland.
Okay, all right. Right, we start with the Forum and 2 ships in the Forum, both from Ranger Neo. The first one is in 1971, Airfix Vosper MTB in 172, and the number 2 is in 1975, German S-boat, also in 172. That is followed with Paul Bretland with his first BMW. This one is PZY F80s M3 in the beautiful colors, which we will see them throughout this section. Next one is Craig Stadius with the Tamiya 124 Lexus LFA for the Gary Peshley Memorial build, followed by David Wright with the Tamiya 124 Nissan Fair Lady. After David, we have Chris Stover with his Trumpeter 116 Panther G Early. After Chris, we have Andrew DeWall with his 135 Schützenpanzer Mitpanzer Abwehrsystem Milan Marder 1A2, which you can hardly see. Then we have Glusniv Garage with his 124 Aoshima Toyota Century. After that, Dave Hill with his very early Airfix 148 Ju 87B1 Stuka. Next one is Paul Bretland with an BMW M3, this time in Daytona Violet. After that, we have Gary Knight with his beautiful DeSoto Adventurer. And he also popped in a Toyota 2000 GT. Just a quick look so you can remember what that one looked like. After that, we have Scale Model Chris with his Tamiya 124 Porsche 911 GT2 Club Sport in this beautiful gold color. Then we have Tracy Fogelson. He's in with the 124 Tamiya Porsche GT3, and he tells us that this is a fantastic kit. After that, we have Tony Tips. Tony Tips is in with the 132 scale figure. Very, very nice for his slot cars. Next one is Anthony Rico. He did the 124 Nissan R89C in mid-race, I would say. Beautiful. Next one is Dan Croak with the very, very clean Lexus LFA from Tamiya in 124. And last but not least is another one of Paul's BMW. This one is in Snapper Rocks Blue from the fine folks over at ProScale. And that was it.
Right then, Hugh, you need to tell me which boat, because Ranger Neil's got 2 boats. If you could, please.
Oh, this is a hard
Right
one.
then.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
Come on then, Paul. Let's have your choice, please.
I haven't got a clue. Come back to me at the end. I haven't got a clue. I really haven't got a clue.
Mr. Scattergun.
I'm going to go for glue sniff
Glue
Garrett.
stiff.
Yeah, glue sniffing Dave. Yeah, that The old
Toyota.
mafia,
Colin's
Yeah.
brother.
the mafia, the car.
Oh, the Century. Yeah, no, very nice. A good choice. Yeah.
Very nice car.
Sorry,
Come back to me. I'm thinking.
come on.
No.
Sorry.
I'm ready.
Well then, Paul.
I'll go with Chris's GT2, the Porsche, the gold one.
Okay. Simon,
Still thinking.
the Dan Cave.
It's hard this week. There's so many.
Yeah.
Very hard.
I am struggling, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Paul's BMW.
Ah,
F80.
Which F80?
The red one.
The red
The
F80.
red one
Oh, the resin one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
in Montserrat.
The resin one.
Yeah, they're all resin.
Morty boy.
My list, the list I made is pretty much just a list of everyone who bloody entered. I want to go. I'm going to go for Anthony Rico because it was a very good save. I think he decided to do something with it rather than chuck it in the bin, and he's done a very good job.
that.
So, but like, it was. Oh God, I wanted to vote for all of them, but I couldn't. Like,
Fair enough. Roland.
Yeah, I was torn between the two tanks. Andrew's tank with the Twix is fantastic, but at the end, I went for the 116 Panther from Christopher, which I think it's fantastically detailed. I love that.
Okay. PJ.
Can you come back to me next week?
yes.
No, sorry. I'll do it now. I was torn between Anthony's Nissan because I know that he's put it's a major disaster on his hands and he saved it. But I'm going. Sorry.
Twice he saved it.
Yeah, twice. Yeah. I'm going with Christopher's Panther.
Yeah.
Simon.
I have to say I'm probably going the same way. I mean, there are a lot of good builds there, and that's epic, and the detail's fantastic. So I'll go with Chris's Panther.
Chris's Panther. Okay. Joe.
Well, I'm torn between two tanks and a car, but I've watched Chris put the work into that tank, and it's epic. But I love Andrew's Panzer with the camo on it.
Yeah, it's just
that's good. It's
fantastic.
difficult again.
I'm going with Christover's.
Okay.
Okay. Andy.
Oh, okay. Two builds, outstanding. Christover's Panther, a full interior Panther like that scale is just amazing. And the one that I'm going to pick tonight or this week is Gary Knight's, just that black DeSoto. And there's just 2 or 3 things to say about it real quick. It's black and just really, really just a great paint job. Number 2, if you guys think an AMT kit will drive you around the bend, sometime try a Johan kit.
Yeah, no, I have tried them.
That Johan, he turned that thing into a work of art, and just really, really good work with that thing. So Gary Knight's DeSoto for me.
Okay. For me, I mean, again, I'm just echoing what everybody else said. There's so many good builds, but one that was really stood out for me this week is Paul's G80, the blue one. You know,
that color is beautiful.
You'd be hard pushed to tell that from a real car on that one.
That was the car I had marked down here.
All 3 were great, but the blue one I liked as well.
That's a beautiful color.
In my opinion, I think that's one of the best kits you've turned out in a long while. You know, just for absolute finish.
Not quite as good as the azure blue, but it's a beautiful color.
Don't
I
worry.
just need to go and catch up with the
It's
in the chat. On there. On there. 10 tips. Talk amongst yourselves. We've got a few bit of catching up to do.
Tell me what to do.
Where's the house band music?
Yeah, Master Toy Maker has something in
Yeah.
front of you.
Just read that myself.
Yeah, he's got a bit of dealings to do there, isn't he?
There were several kits this week, guys that finished, some really kind of difficult kits, like the Airfix. Those boat kits are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that S-boat looked fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of guys really, really, turned out some really, really nice kits.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Definitely.
It's the same every bloody week. It's solid.
Yeah.
So this week, in third place, is Mr. Bretland with his G80 Alpha Models M3.
Which one?
Nice.
Nice.
Done,
nice,
well
nice.
done.
In second place is Mr. Chris Stover with his Panther G Early.
All right.
Cool.
But this week's winner is Gary Knight with his 1960 Destro Adventura.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Well done.
Very nice.
Well done, Gary.
Well deserved. Beautiful
Gary.
car.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, well done, Gary. Well deserved.
Yep.
Very nice.
All well deserved, all of them.
100%, yeah. There was no
Incidentally, Jay's just said there he saw the real car colour this afternoon. Paul's BMW. It's an amazing car to look at. Go on to Car Wow, and they do straight line drag race of every evolution of M3, and it's quite surprising which ones are the quickest. Because obviously the E30 being the 4-pot is the slowest, the G80 and the F80 being the newest ones are the quickest, but the E46 is surprisingly quick out of all of them. It's quite an interesting race to watch. Quite good. If you like
E46 was an awesome M3. Awesome.
So is the
Yeah.
E36, and they got absolutely left behind in places. Really did get left behind. So yeah, worth a watch that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that there was nobody this week in there who wouldn't have deserved a win. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
Dan.
Oh yeah, apart from Dan, but
Yeah.
But yeah, no, some excellent, sensational builds.
Yeah, absolutely. It's more difficult every week. It's not fair.
It's harder every week.
It does.
Yeah. You guys doing very well. Very, very well.
It's less easy as the weeks go on.
What did you just say, Luke?
Then it gets less easy as the weeks
The
go on.
weeks go on.
So it gets harder then.
More difficult is what he means.
Look at that.
It's Luke's
Yeah.
speech.
Just everybody decided to say the same thing, so I thought I joined in. Like,
Luke just likes reverse negatives.
What slides?
It's Welsh.
I don't dislike them, sorry.
Exactly.
Jenny's asking, can ProScale paints do the Leighton House blue? I'll hand that one to Si because he's more F1 than me.
Well.
Yours and Graham.
I reckon that will be one of those specific codes, Si. That we
It's like a green blue, isn't it?
The answer is, Jenny, if you can find a paint code for us, then yes, we can, but I'll have a look for you.
We'll have a dig so we can find it.
Not like you, to have a dig.
Luke is Welk.
Welk.
I am well. Yeah.
Welk, all right.
I'm well. Yeah.
It's a Welk.
Well,
Even the shirt is not helping.
Just in case, Jenny, can you confirm whether you want it for the F1 car or one of the Porsches?
Don't tell
Because there
them.
were different cars that had that Leighton House scheme on them, and the colours might vary. If you can let us know which one you're looking to match, then that might help.
Tell him to mind his own business.
Luke,
Oh,
That's it.
Christmas. More difficult as the weeks go on. Sounds like
Got an
marriage.
itchy nose.
Incidentally, I was sent a present this week. I forgot, Alan.
Oh,
I was told through the week that my Ferrari was too shiny.
oh, is it?
Because, you know, we don't like shiny cars, do we? We polish your car.
No.
So somebody sent me the perfect product for those that think cars are too shiny, basically. So Andrew Dewar sent me these, which is perfect, really.
It's like a glove.
Big screen,
Paul.
big
Fits like
screen,
a
please,
glove.
Paul. Big screen.
Put
yourself on big screen.
I'm there, look.
Put yourself on big screen so we can all see.
If you can't see that, you're blind, Paul.
Oh, I am blind. I'm old.
So, yeah, the perfect solution there. Yeah, for picking.
There we go.
What an handsome man, isn't he?
So I got unicorn ones, flowery ones, and blue ones. Perfect product. Perfect product. Yes. Thank you, Andrew. You're a legend. And the decals came as well. Cheers, Andrew. Yep. Very cool. Cheers, buddy.
That Destro is it 124th or 125th?
Destro.
The what?
It doesn't
Black
say.
car, 25th, isn't it?
You mean the DeSoto?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Bergero.
No.
The burglar, yeah.
The DeLonghi car.
The DeLonghi one.
What are we talking about here? I'm lost. What are we
What
talking
scale
about?
is it? There's no scale on the post. What scale is it? 25th or 24th? Do you think? 25th?
Stop taking the mick out of Alan's speech.
I would
Oh.
24th is Japanese, Al, I reckon.
More
F1,
Yeah.
Simon.
I saw it. Yeah.
Johan kits are usually 125th.
Yeah.
Really old kits.
That was a Johan kit.
Yeah.
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 We go for 125th then, yeah?
Your one kit, was it?
The soda.
125th.
I swear.
It came out about the same time they stopped making model kits out of balsa wood.
Right then, Dan, we've got questions for the crew, and that's us done.
We do, and it's question for the crew this week, singular.
All right.
Oh, how many you did that?
How many is that then?
3.
One. Have to think about that. So tonight's question is from Chris Breel, who asks, good afternoon, Dan and crew. My question is, what is your least favorite part of the build process? For me, it's masking and painting window glass when they don't provide pre-cut masks. What's your least favorite part?
Parts cleanup.
Yes.
Yeah, that's bloody boring.
It's just immensely boring. It's just.
Yeah.
Bloody seatbelts.
I've been working on the parts for the Ferrari, and lately I've just been cutting all the parts off and cleaning them all up in one go to get it done in one go. But when you got like 50 odd parts in front of you, it's a bit disheartening, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sat there like sulking when we were streaming the other morning, like, oh, this is shit. Like literally, like, and I thought I'm gonna struggle building this kit. And literally, by the time I got the engine together and a bit of paint on, I was loving it again. So it just proves that part. I hate part cleanup. But it's just one of those necessary evils, isn't it? It's even worse when it's a different type of kit, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah. I've been. I didn't post anything on what you've been working on this week because that's all I've been doing is just taking seams off of Model Factory Hill kit here. So,
Yeah, that'll keep you going.
that is soul destroying. The white metal is Alan and Paul, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tough work, especially because Joe's not doing a bit and then building it because he's waiting on solder. He's just plugging through all the parts. Drive me insane, that.
Yeah. And the least said about PE window wipers, the better. Yeah.
You're not a fan of window wipers? Don't mind building them. Sticking them on, they're a nightmare.
That bit I don't mind. It's building them I don't like. Yeah.
Although that red Beamer, that was a commission build, that one. I got them in place straight away, perfect. I was like,
of course.
Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't breathe. I used to hate making those.
Yeah.
You used to take the piss out of me, didn't you? I actually They're dead easy to make. They're easy in the world to make, but as Paul said, PC belts, they can be.
Seat belts, I can't but stand doing
Yeah.
seat
I
belts.
don't
hate
mind
them.
them as much. I don't mind them as much. I don't mind.
Okay, what you make them out of, I just hate doing them.
I think one of the main things which annoys me about the build is the waiting. So like when you glue something, you've got to wait for that. Or like I done this 2K today and it looks great, but I just want to polish it and I know I've got to wait. And that just really annoys me because I'm very impatient. So like, it's when you prime, you've got to wait till you can paint. Then once you've painted, you've got to wait until you can decal. And then when you decal, you've got to wait for them to set before you can do the 2K. And then once you've done the 2K, you've got to wait. It's
That's more than one build on the go.
It does.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I normally
You've got 42 on the go.
Yeah.
Half of them are missing the doors.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I do. See, is I'll start one, and in the waiting periods, then I'll do a different kit, and then I'll get to a waiting period again, and I'm like, oh, I'll start another one actually, and then I've got about 8 on the go, and then I can't be bothered to go back to any single one of them because I'm like, oh, if I do that one, I'm leaving that one out. So I tell you what, let's just start another one, and then it just mounts up because I'm a player. But
My least favorite part of doing it is putting glass in. I just
I'm with you. I'm with
I
you.
hate doing glass. That's my nemesis with models is glass.
Go, wait till you try and build an Alpha Models kit and you put the glass in on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You will be thankful of every plastic kit glass you ever put in from that day forward.
Yep.
It is the worst, isn't it, Alan? Isn't it, Paul? Who else has built one?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The glass on those kits is the weakest part of those kits, isn't it?
It's terrible.
Well, the glass on this model factory hero kit terrifies me. So
We only got one piece, so be glad of that.
Yep.
That's the one.
And the problem with that, it must just be a flat sheet on that, is it?
no.
It's vac form.
It's back form. Could it be replaced with a flat sheet if needed, though? Because I replaced mine on my 16 scale with some acetate.
So
just as a backup, so you know that if anything does go wrong, you can fix it.
yeah, we'll take a look tomorrow.
Incidentally, if anybody wants any cheap acetate for cars, if you look for a cake topper, it's a clear plastic that goes around the edge of cakes. You get it on Amazon. It's the perfect height, and you get about 10 meters on a roll for about £6. It's absolutely brilliant. Really
that works well.
Yeah. So yeah, just be thankful you got one piece, Joe, and it's not a full car. But they've not been too bad. On the Lancia that I did, they weren't too bad.
Any more hated steps?
Parts cleanup for me. I do okay for a certain period of time, but then it's like it kicks in.
Yeah,
I really dislike it.
Well, things like Tiger road wheels,
like yes,
caution bars, tracks.
Exactly. Or, yeah.
I will have to say,
Stug wheels.
my most hated part, and it's the reason I stopped building aircraft, is seam line removal on fuselages and panel line rescribing on fuselages. That's what stopped me aircraft modelling in the end, because I hate doing it. And you get a nice clean seam, and then you stuff it up with some really shit rescribing. So it just put me off building them for such a long time.
That doesn't bother me.
Well, I'm glad the kits me and Joe got to build together, a German, and have central spine seam lines. Oh, it's me on Alan's camera. Hey.
I was just about to say, I was sent the lovely photo.
Hey!
Oh, look, it's John Lennon.
It doesn't work very good when I show myself on camera, fellas. Jamie's one was better because I showed it for a split second there and he got a screenshot of me. Doesn't work that well then. What was I saying? Yeah, so me and Joe have got a good play in there because that has a central spine seam line. We don't need to remove the seam line on that. So we're good on
that. That was a tactical purchase then.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's one that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody else?
There's a few responses.
Anyone in chat? What's your least like.
Yeah. There's a few there already. So Peter Milgate says worst thing, spark plugs.
It is when you got a lot of them, I suppose, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Philip H says flocking is pretty bad.
I wouldn't know. Mine gets done for me.
I've only ever done it once.
Just need to find somebody who does it for you.
Andrew says 1/35 hinges.
1/35 tool clamps on tie.
German tool.
German PE tool clamps. ABBA or ABBA, how you would pronounce it, say work.
Yes, they do.
There are about 8 parts per thing, including little tiny wing nuts.
Oh, we remember when you built them, boy.
Yeah, and then you spend half an hour building one to ping it off of your tweezers. You glue it. Spend half an hour on the floor looking for it. Can't find it. Give up. See your arse. Look down and stuck to your thumbnail. I don't know who that happened to.
No.
Definitely wasn't me.
No.
Jay Smith says, I'm scared of using 2K. You never know when it's ready, and the results are foobar if you touch it early.
You never know when it's ready. Okay.
Keyword like.
Shouldn't be scared of it, Jay. It's pretty. It's probably the quickest and easiest clear to use, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would be. I would agree with you there, because if I was using something like TS13 or something, I wouldn't dare touch that after 3 days.
I'd be terrified to spray that stuff. It's that bloody hot.
Yeah,
exactly.
because it hasn't got like
Especially if you have decals on it.
Because it hasn't got like a hardener or anything, I'd want to leave it even longer, than 2K before polishing it.
2K is not that bad, Jay. It's fine.
It was the same.
Philip H says, sorry, on.
I was going to say, if 2K is not hard after 5 days, then the mix is wrong.
Yeah.
So Philip H says Alpha Glass is okay compared to a 1970 Airfix DB6.
Oh, that one is in the post for me. Thanks, Philip. That's what I needed.
Tony Tibb says waiting for paint to dry, and I'm a traditional sign writer. Does my head in?
Yeah.
Do you use a marl stick? Is it called a marl stick? Dildo.
Jay Smith said most of the things that need to be done on pretty much any model has made me become a collector rather than a modeler.
Nice.
Hi, Jay.
Paul Price says choosing the next build.
No, I like that. I love that.
I like that too.
I hate that bit.
That's enjoyable.
Yeah,
Painful it's not so much, but
Yeah.
well, normally I choose the ones I've already got, so I've already paid for them. So.
Oh, I'd like to change my answer. Can I say the spending of the money?
yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with
A
that.
lot of money does get
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah.
I don't mind spending the money. I just don't like earning it.
Yeah.
That's a better way to put it, Alan. Yeah.
I mean, you get to the point where you think, there we go, I've got everything I need now. I've restocked on everything. You sit down to Prime and you go to thin your Mr. Surfacer and you're like, shit, I forgot the thinner. Then you've got to wait then for thinner. And then more waiting then. Oh, God, never-ending cycle.
You just turn your pressure up and plod on.
All the way up. 120 PSI.
Yeah.
That's just being disorganized, Luke.
3 meters away.
That is being disorganized, though, to be fair.
I'm going to minute, Paul. Did you just have Luke and disorganized in the same sentence?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. That's rather nice inset you've got there, Alan.
Oh, was a nice what?
You just
Nice
noticed that, Paul.
inset. No, I noticed about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, Paul's about half an hour behind the conversation
Looking for appetite time to jump in.
And Chris Smith says clean up and tank tracks for me.
Ooh.
Or for sure.
Tank tracks can be soul destroying.
Okay, and that's all the
thanks,
answers.
Philip. You don't need to rub it in, Philip. Thanks.
3 part does not fit. Enjoy, Roland.
It's fine. You know, I don't mind.
Can't wait
I'll
to see the
make
build
it.
video for that.
Well, at least
I'll
we
make
get,
it
we'll
fit.
get to see yours built, Roland, anyway, so that's one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Shots have been fired.
They have.
Oh, that's
So that's all the answers from the chat as well. So thank you to Chris for his question. That is questions for the crew completed.
There we go.
Beat him it.
And that is us. All
Nice.
done for another Friday night.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, dun, dun.
JJ.
Yep, Captain Chaos.
I think I have the Leighton House code, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was that one you sent me? What was that about?
That's the Leighton House code.
Okay, cool. Good stuff.
ID dark.
We've got one by email there, Simon, so
I'll have a look in a minute.
on email. I've been
Sorry, I don't understand.
Shut up, Google.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take that. Alan told you to shut up.
It's all about you, Google, isn't it? Eh? Yeah.
Google Flush.
I was just saying to Roland that Philip has a couple more of those DB6s in his stash so he can do a buddy build with you.
I will be
Hey,
too slow
Smith.
for you, Philip.
Jay Smith hasn't used 4K yet.
Jesus Christ, that must be shiny.
I know.
I'll send you a pair of these dashes, Jay. You're gonna need them. if mine's too shiny, you're screwed. Chris has got to go. You have to run. Have my co-worker contact Jeff for the paint code. Well, Aaron sent me the paint code, but I can't find the paint code. So I'll forward you this picture, Si, that Aaron sent
That's
me.
the XJ220.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain. There you go, Si. So yeah, hopefully we can find it because it's quite a nice colour that as well.
It is beautiful colour. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, we'll have a look. But yeah, there we go. That's us done. Another week's show done. We're back on the morning. My little boy's got swimming, so we'll be live about
Quite a strong show, not a weak show, that one, but there we go.
And I thought I was tired out. Good Lord above. Yeah. Well played, that cockroach.
It's his fault.
Yeah.
On the other side, Alan, you're pointing to the wrong side.
Oh,
no,
Inset,
it's over that side on your screen.
Inset.
No, other side.
No, it's not.
To answer Jay Smith.
Alan's confused now. He's like, is it? I put doubt in his head then. Oh, we know you meant 2K, Jay. We're mucking around, mate.
But to answer what he asked, just I wouldn't leave it in your airbrush. If you mix it wrong and put it in your airbrush, it's not really going to be a problem. But I just don't leave it in there. As long as you clean your airbrush out afterwards.
Yeah, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave it in the airbrush.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wouldn't you, Luke?
I left 2K in airbrush, have I? Oh, I have. No, not actually. Oh, you're gonna have to be stupid. It's easily done. But don't do it. No,
You can't even remember that he remembered.
I know.
I remember doing it, yeah, but he doesn't remember himself doing it, even having the slide digging. He's agreeing, we go, yeah.
To be fair, though, that's why after every time I 2K, which I did earlier, my airbrush gets taken to bits and left in thinner, and so because of that, because I left.
Because you're stupid.
No, you're not stupid, Jay. Not at all, mate. No. Follow my video on ISM, mate. On the channel, it's the spraying of that blue beamer, and can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. It's so forgiving, R2K. Have a go at that.
Video of that.
It is easier to use than people think, that's for certain.
Goes over the cows nice.
And our 2K makes it even easier because it's a quicker process than most. Really is. Your bike fans are dry now, aren't they, Luke?
Yeah, they'll be dry.
They are dry. Touch them, they'll be dry.
I'm too scared. I'm scared.
They'll be dry. They'll be dry.
Oh my goodness.
Told you.
Oh, where's the Sanders?
What's it? Is it 4 hours?
At least it'll get rid of the shine. With too shiny.
Got any gravel you can rub on them?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we'll be live at 10:30 in the morning, roughly, and then 9:30 on Sunday. As discussed, myself, Joe, and Jamie came to the decision that through the week we're going to be streaming from 9:30 till midday. Try and get a bit more interest in the streams. They got a little bit stale through the day. So we're trying to get a bit more interest. So we're going to try that. It has picked up, hasn't it, Joe, to be fair?
Very much so.
I think it has. The chat's been a bit more interactive with us.
Yep.
And you might even see the Letter Spotted side with us next week.
What?
Oh, I'll give it a miss then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So
I probably get this along.
Hey, those glasses keep falling down. I don't know.
I know, I
what
keep
the
having to
problem
push
is.
him up, Luke.
I don't know what the problem is.
Push them up, Luke. The hell?
Don't push them up.
Wiki.
Anyway, yeah, so we'll be back in the morning. I'll have the next part of the Ferrari up on ISM tomorrow. We've got 3 more parts of that to go up. And for patrons, there's loads of videos on Patreon early release. And I'm hoping to get this Ferrari finished over the weekend and get the videos out next week for that. All right, so enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for everyone that's joined us. We've had 73 watching still, 69 thumbs ups. And thanks for all these guys for popping in and doing their usual excellent work in helping us. Yes, so there we go. Enjoy the rest of the evening, everyone. The Hangout's open. All these probably all bugger off in a minute anyway, as they always do.
Yep.
We'll catch you all next week. And if not, we'll see you on my other channel, linked in the description down below, along with the link to join this. Then, so enjoy the rest of the evening, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Bye-bye. Don't touch your wankle. Keep your hands